Hello and good evening, everyone, and welcome back to ForcedGamersDnD, where me and a bunch of other DMs and friends we play Dungeons and Dragons in support of our local game store, the Game Force in the Netherlands, the Eindhoven. Um, we like to play D&D. We like to play D&D at the Game Force as well, and we play there every Thursday evening. I will actually be DMing next Thursday, which is November 4th. My table is already full, unfortunately. I think every table is full, actually,
Yeah.
already. However, since the 1.5 meter distance thing has been revoked, we do allow walk-ins, so our DMs are prepared to welcome a fifth or even a sixth player if you're interested to join. Next
but
week.
there's still one table left in reservations.
Yes.
By the way.
Yeah, I believe it's Magical Kitties for Robin, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't even want to ask. Magical kitty.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, you're a kitty with magical powers trying to save the world.
Oh,
It's amazing.
Yep.
It's very cool.
yeah, sounds actually kind of.
And next week, November 11th, there will also be a couple of one-shots. Among them, a level 14 one-shot, which
Ooh,
is
yeah.
going to be amazing. I will actually be playing then instead of DMing. I'm really
Ooh.
excited. So
Yes. And I'll be DMing then, and there's still places at my table. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we'll see.
make sure to come and join us. Basically every Thursday evening, most of us are there anyway. Come join us on Fridays and Saturdays and Wednesdays for Magic and other stuff. We play a lot of games at the Game Force. There is an entry fee of €5 plus €2 of 50 consumption ticket, which can be used in consecutive visits as well. And yeah, that's basically it. Right?
I
think
believe
so.
so.
Yes.
I'm ready.
If you join us on YouTube, make sure to follow us on Twitch. We'll say it at the end of the stream as well. If you're now on Twitch, we have a YouTube channel, so go to the description and the info page and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. If you can't catch the streams, you can rewatch them there and basically have a lot of fun with us.
Yeah,
I hope
we're
so.
even funner the second time around.
Exactly.
Exactly, definitely.
Exactly. Like that bomb that exploded.
Yep.
Way funnier the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth
Yeah,
time that you
and
think about
that
it.
know
and
what
that
you're
nat
talking
one,
about.
that perfectly placed nat one last session.
Like those two net ones last session. Fucked you.
Whew.
Yep.
One for the bomb
Yep.
and the one for your persuasion check.
Yep.
It was. Those were the two.
Chef's kiss.
Exactly. But it created a good story.
True.
Yeah, I was surprised we even got away.
Usually,
Yes.
usually when it goes wrong, those are the best stories.
Yep.
I mean, there were some bad rolls on my part as well. So that kind of helped you out a little bit as
True.
well. So
And I missed it because my intestine was trying to murder me, so that's great.
Oh. Oh
Yeah.
But it's
dear.
fine.
all
Oh,
right.
well,
Sucks.
you can always watch it.
So talking
Yes.
about good stories, let's start with a recap. Not too long ago, our group of adventurers left Fort Castra after ridding it of a curse, and through some hardships and sea voyages, they made their way first to Orwalla, then Fort Imperius. Along the way, they lost a friend in Hidden Arrow who left behind, and they made a new friend, an Eladrin named Quake. While staying in Fort Imperius, they came into contact with the Children of Iraman, a group of people who are trying to disrupt the slave trade here in Fort Imperius. Offering their help, the group started to hatch a plan, a solid and foolproof plan. However, in the final stages of preparation, shit went kinda sideways, literally. While the rest of the group were getting the final supplies, Cork stayed behind in the Seagull's respite to build the bombs they were going to use as a distraction. However, things went wrong and one of the bombs exploded, and Cork had to flee over the rooftops. A little while later, he met up with Zulmoira and Akira, who were going for supplies, and Quake and Hakan were trailing the escape route that they were going to use next Friday. Later up, they met up with the entire group, and a disguised Silmoira and Hakan were going to the harbor to see if they could retrieve the automaton, which Cork had said to walk into the ocean, basically. However, they were halted by General Gurf, who had been brought ashore to deal with the matter at hand. Moira's disguise dropped at the most wrong moment that could possibly have happened, and they were imprisoned. And a few hours later, Akira and Quake went on to try and retrieve them or see what had happened to them. When Gurf opened the door, Zulmoira laid a curse on him that caused him to start bloating, and with a few well-placed smoke bombs and a flea along the beach side, the group managed to get into the jungle and get back up to the ship that they were going to use for their escape next Friday. They went to a smuggler's den where Cork was already in hiding, and here they waited for nightfall when Mar, the ship's owner, returned. He started hatching a new plan to get the group off the island. So you've just had a night's rest, a little bit hectic, a little bit sleepless, because you had to sleep basically with one eye open, as any moment guards may be able to find your resting place here. However, morning comes, you wake up, a little bit of breakfast is prepared as Mars already has a cook fire going. Each one of you slowly wakes up, and Mars welcomes you. Join him for breakfast. He has a little bit of salted fish, a few pieces of bread, just a few things that he managed to get into the cave. Because his ship is currently unavailable as guards have been planted around it.
Weren't there crates with apples and bacon as well?
Yeah, there was one crate with bottled wine, so breakfast
right.
wine if you're willing.
Yeah.
There was a crate with apples, and there was a crate with cured meat.
Yeah, that was it. I want to stuff, like, some cured meats, like, to just have some extra food, like...
Pocket bacon, yeah.
Yeah, like 5 days worth or
Um,
something. Pop it in my bag.
That's a lot of bacon. Like
Yes.
5 days
Yeah.
worth of
Well,
bacon.
not only cured meats. I'll take some apples as well, just to even it out a bit.
Meat and fruit, the
would
only
you-
things you
oh.
need in life.
Before this actually all happens, because I only need 4 hours of sleep a night, so I'm probably already awake for an hour before everyone wakes. Can I, like when it's still kind of dusk, or I don't know how you call it, dawn, I guess. When the sun's coming up, it's still not super light out, but not dark as well. The
Yeah.
moment when
Dawn.
just the sun is coming up, I want to go towards the ship and see if I can see anyone still there, if it's still being guarded. Or
Sure,
if they
that's
took it away.
no problem. You make your
I
way
want to
along
keep
the
a
coastline.
fair distance though.
Sure. You make your way along the coastline northwards. Want to be stealthy about it, or are you just going?
No, I'm stealthy. Yes,
All right, can you
definitely.
make a stealth check for me?
Yes. 12.
Okay, sure. You make your way northwards a little bit. It's about a 10-minute walk to get to the private beach area where the ship was laid in anchor. Make your way up to just the edge of the jungle, furthest
I just
away
want to keep
from the
keep
ship.
my eye through the bushes, like just see
Yeah.
if there's movement, if there's anyone still there.
Currently, the gangplank of the ship is still out. You see one man sitting on the gangplank. No weapons drawn or anything, but he looks like to be reading a book of some sort. There are 2 other guards besides a cook fire, who are not really a bonfire, not really a cook fire, as it's still a little bit too early to
Yeah.
start.
More for comfort and light than for
More for comfort and light. And they are kind of sitting with their back to the ship, face to the jungle, keeping an eye out for any kind of movement that they can see.
Okay.
There are 3 guys currently visible to you.
I'll just wait there for a little bit, see what happens, see if I can overhear conversation or if they start moving or. Like,
You're
guards.
you're a little bit too far away to hear conversation.
I mean, how is the? It's like a small cove, like no, not even a cove, like
It's more of a little bit of a private beach, but
Yeah.
it's more like circular. It's not really just a beach and then jungle. It's more of a
and they're sitting on the beach, and I guess the whole ship is completely in the water.
yeah.
Not-
The whole ship is in the water. It has its anchor out. It's just and it has its sails down.
Yeah,
Or
but there's a
up.
gangplank going from the beach to the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking maybe like go behind the ship to listen in on them, but if the ship's in the water, that's kind of difficult. Yeah, I'll just sit there and wait, see if I can notice anything, guard shifts or something, or
Right, so you wait a little bit until the sun is good and well up, and you're pretty sure that your friends
yeah, I want to be back before the rest wake up.
might be waking up any moment. You do notice that a little bit after sun dawn, sun up, sun when the sun is up.
Rise.
Yeah,
Sunrise. That's the word I was looking for. You do notice that two more guards come up from the ship.
They were
Walk down
on
the
the ship.
gangplank and start conversing with the two that were already at the bonfire. They start getting a kettle on, start making some breakfast.
Okay, yeah. Doesn't look like they're moving away. So there are
Hmm.
5 people. Okay,
That's one on one basically.
Yeah.
I'll go back to the group and notify them.
Right.
Make your way back. You walk into the cave as you already see Mar with his cook fire preparing some breakfast while the rest of the group is slowly waking up.
Yeah, I'm
Morning.
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 Wake.
Morning.
I'm just still sleeping on my shell, just like
Ooh, fish sandwich. A real one this time.
Wait, do we?
that guy just keeps sleeping. It's like
Also, I'm making a steel defender out of like wood. Not like infusing it with anything yet, but just in case push comes to
Right.
shove.
There is some driftwood and stuff that you can use to at least start a wood defender then.
I guess it doesn't say it has to be of any like specific material, so
It is called a steel defender.
fair, but mechanically speaking. Also,
Alright.
I hope I find my original steel defender. So I'm not infusing this one because if I do, the other one just like
Becomes scrap
basically
metal.
dies. Yeah. But in case we don't find him. But it looks odd. It's like coconuts and like pieces of string and wood.
it's Wilson from Castaway.
Basically, yeah.
I can't.
Yes, and he wakes up.
Prepare the thingy. Locate the spell.
Akan wakes up when you yell his name. Did I do what? The spell. The look.
Don't worry, have breakfast first. Here's a fish sandwich.
Ooh. And he takes the sandwich and he's still laying on his back. And then he just flips over and he's like, "Whoa, well, that's a nice fish sandwich."
When you still have some onion on it.
Oh yeah, nice, an onion. And he gets some of his onions and then he just peels the onion and just starts biting it like it's an
Smell.
apple.
I am not waking up to smell your rancid onions one more night. You know that?
They're still delicious. They're only a few days old.
Pretty sure they've gone off.
No, they're only a few days, so they're still
You can
fine.
keep onions pretty long.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me they smell not good. But to be fair, I've been standing in like bed guano for like 3 days straight, so what do I know?
There's still some like
Do you have any other food than fish sandwiches? Like
apples
got-
or meat.
You've got your
Pepper,
onions
bacon.
still. You
yes, but I need like I can cook them in my pan, but I need something
True.
with the onions. Like I don't know, even some bread would be fine.
I mean, I have bread and some fish. There's some cured meats in that crate there, some apples, breakfast wine if you're willing.
I can't just get some bread and some cured meat, and then he starts to cook some of the onions in his pan.
You're like starting. You like sit next to Mar the halfling, start cooking on his cook fire, and he glances at you sideways for a moment and goes like, I mean, be my guest, sure.
You want some?
Fire. No, I'll stick with the fish.
That's very tasty.
I believe you 100%. I'm
Yes,
not. I
he
don't
starts-
eat meats.
Starts cooking the onions until they're a bit softer, and then he makes a sandwich with them.
Right. So what's the plan? Quake, you scouted ahead, right?
Yeah, there are 5 people at the ship, looks like it.
Mm.
One seemed like a bit more of a higher rank than the rest.
Right, like a captain of sorts.
Yeah, they were just waking up.
And we
They were
wanted to
making breakfast.
get your donkey, right?
And we have
Preferably.
to find your automaton somehow.
I'm pretty sure I was on donkey duty.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Sure.
But when are we gonna take care of the guards? Because if you are getting the donkey and we take care of the guards and then you get back here, but there's also new guards that have found us already, I think we should wait with getting
Yeah, I don't know if
the...
there's gonna be a guard like shift change. There were 5 at the ship right now. 2 of them like just woke up, but
It's possible. I mean, like
yeah.
they have houses and families of their own. They're not gonna be here forever, but we don't know when
True.
the shift change is gonna be. So we might as well like wait till the donkey's here, so we can rush them and then go onto the ship.
I mean, usually in town, shift changes happen at sunrise, noon, and sundown most of the time. There is quite a routine to it in a way, but I think that taking the ship back would be the last thing we do,
Yeah.
because the moment we take it back, we should be setting sail.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
At least I hope, at least it's not my intention to start murdering towns guard.
No, no, no,
We're
no.
only trying to get away, and if we knock them out and then leave again, so they get the chance to wake up,
Yeah.
that doesn't.
No, exactly. And when are we gonna look for the automaton? Because it wasn't at the harbor. Are we gonna like sail past and like
You
do?
want to sail past the harbor as everyone's tensions
Well, no,
are.
no. Like further away because they haven't found it in the harbor, so it's not there. At least we. How far?
We don't know.
You like we had a way to find him, right? At least we thought we did.
Yeah, we have a spell, but that's
We
only a
could try a
1,000
spell.
Yeah. How far does it reach?
feet.
I look at Hakan.
Yes. You mean locate object?
Yeah.
Yeah. How far does it reach?
It let me think. 1,000 feet, I think.
So if
Yeah,
we sail past.
But it lasts for like 10 minutes, and I have 3 spell slots, so that basically means
For half an
that
hour.
we can use it
Half
for
an
30
hour.
minutes. So I
Okay.
don't know how. And I also need a forked twig, which I do not have right now.
Oh, that's easy
What?
to find. We're in a jungle. You can find a forked twig.
Well,
Yeah.
it's time to go find a twig then. Gets up and then he walks out the cave just to
Please
go.
be careful out there.
Yeah, be careful.
I'll
man.
go with him.
Yeah. Okay. And I like sit down and I start drawing some cards and like
Before he gets out of earshot, yes. Pork, what's the automaton actually made of? What material?
Mostly,
Copper, right?
Yeah, it's mostly copper.
So no lead?
No,
Okay, good.
no, lead would sink harder, I believe. Wait, let me check my notes. I go through. lead sinks. I mean, he also sinks, but never mind.
I've seen the automaton up close. Yes, absolutely. So I go look for a nice twig.
Alright, roll an investigation check.
I'll help him because I joined them.
Why
Sure.
am I getting this card?
Uh-oh.
Right, it's that is investigation. That is a 19.
Right,
nice.
it takes you about. You walk out of the cave and walk up a little bit of the rocky side to make it to like the first trees that are up there. It takes you about 20 seconds. You find a twig, which is.
Oh, look at this bad boy! And I get the stick and I like thwack it against the tree, and I'm like, "That's a nice stick."
It's pretty sturdy.
And
mean,
then
it
I
is,
walk back.
you
It's like
are
we
in
got
the-
it.
you
Time to
are
go
in
back into the
jungle,
cave.
So finding a
Fair
forked
enough.
twig, not really that hard.
Yes, exactly. So I go back to the cave.
Okay, all right. You make your way back. You've been gone for about a minute. So you walk back in, and the group sees you walk back in with the forked twig. Margo's he looks at you and says, "Oh, it was a short trip."
Yes, we got a new stick.
Well done.
All right, that's part one of the plan that has any success. So
But we only have 30 minutes at
You know
most,
what?
and then
Why
I don't have any other spells, so we have to be kind of
Yeah, we have to use it if we
frugal.
think we're close.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. We also need to be within 1,000 feet, so that's not really that.
That's Mar. When are you thinking about getting the donkey? Because you can probably just walk into town without any issue.
as soon as possible.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna probably take a while for you to get to the town, find our donkey, get all the way back here with the donkey. So maybe we can do something else in the meantime while he gets our donkey.
I can send a hawk to scout.
Ooh. That's not a bad idea.
I call my
yeah.
familiar.
I mean, I'd be most comfortable leaving as soon as possible. So I'm thinking, if I'm getting the donkey, you could go get your automaton. We meet up at the ship, take out the guards, take the ship.
We might need the
But I
ship
honestly
to get
think-
the automaton.
I think the biggest problem
Do
is
we,
for us
though?
to find the automaton.
I think
Because it's ore.
sailing a ship back into town while they are searching for something.
Yeah, that's just first see where it is. If we
It
need the
depends
ship.
if they find the guards or if they've already woken up. If we instantly go from here to the harbor, it's probably less suspicious if they don't notice us or recognize us. But if the guards that we like knock out at the ship wake up and they notify the rest like that we escaped, then probably a new ship in the harbor is probably very
Mm-hmm.
suspicious.
Yeah.
So it's it's difficult. We have to get the the donkey and the automaton before we do anything with the ship.
Yes.
Let's just check where the automaton is for now then.
Yeah, but how? It's underwater. A
Do
hawk,
you have any
I don't
any-
think a hawk can swim.
Do you
So
have any vague indication?
It walked straight out from the harbor, I think.
yeah, what was the exact command? Walk into the sea.
Yeah. No, hide in the sea.
Right,
So
I can get
Even more
a
vague.
No, I think
I
it was
can-
walk into the sea.
I can summon a
Maybe.
new familiar in the form of a fish, and then we have to somehow get the familiar into the sea, though. So it's kind of a problem.
We're at the beach, so
Can you cast spells through a familiar? You can, right?
Yeah.
I can actually.
yeah, but only within 120 feet, I believe. If the familiar is within 120 feet, you can use it to communicate
Yeah.
telepathically and spells, but only within a
Yes, within 100 feet, yes.
yeah. I mean, technically, you can summon the familiar in the water, and then let him swim over to the harbor. Let him look around, see if he can find it, and then come back. And
Alright, I have a better idea. I can turn into a fish myself.
Yeah, but not forever.
Alright.
You have a time limit, right? Compared to your familiar.
I think, as DM, I believe, I am not sure, it's half your druid level in hours.
Yeah.
That's 2 hours.
Yeah.
So 2 hours, out of which 30 minutes long you can locate object.
Can I do that because it's concentration? Can I do that while being? I don't think I need to be higher level, right?
Let
You
me-
need to cast it first.
Yeah,
Then
that's
shape change.
that's the issue. You have to cast it first, and then you have to change it to the animal, because you can't cast a spell while you're wild shaped.
Shaped, yeah.
let me quickly check.
What's your druid circle?
Wildfire.
Yeah, I don't think you can use any spells. And even if you're a max level druid, you can only use verbal and somatic spells if you're in your wild shape.
Yeah, this is with verbal, somatic, and material, so that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Transforming doesn't break your concentration on a spell you've already cast.
Yeah, but then he has to
Well,
cast find object, shape change, go all the way to the harbor within 10 minutes. That doesn't work.
But
think-
swims pretty fast.
Yeah, and we're already like half an hour away walking distance. I don't think he'll get there within 10 minutes swimming. I think the best
mean-
option still is to just throw your familiar in the water, let him find the automaton, and then come back. And we'll just wait.
You're
here
a
for-
turtle, right? You can breathe underwater for a while as well, right?
Yes.
Or hold your breath longer.
For an hour.
Why not? So why not walk? You're probably weirdly enough, you don't look stealthy, but you look to be the stealthiest of the bunch for this exact situation.
Yeah, but
No offense, but
weren't they
Not
still
taken,
looking for the
my friend,
automaton?
untaken.
I mean, octopus is even.
But if the guards are still looking, they'll see like a turtle walking on the bottom of the ocean. You know that's a fish is a lot less suspicious.
Or an octopus.
I mean, the
I think an
moment the
octopus
guards
might be
see
the best.
him, he can change his shape again, right? I'm not really familiar with druids. How many times a day can you do that?
Twice.
Like once?
Twice, I think.
So you can swim over there, change back to how you are now, cast a spell, locate the thing, change back.
Let me see. What's
Or-
the
or-
fastest? What's the fastest water thing I can be?
Or am I? I'm not a
Yeah.
spellcaster myself. I can barely use a dagger, but
That takes most of his abilities away, though. I
I
told you
can-
to just throw your familiar in and let him search. Let him come back if he finds anything or nothing.
He has to be under. The familiar has to be underwater, right?
No, you can just change its shape and then throw him in.
Which one are faster? I can make him an octopus, but it's not as fast as a quipper.
I mean, does it need to be fast?
To travel long distances, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
faster would be better in this case.
So. what
But
I'm
also
hearing
being
is
able to
we-
see is much better, and octopi are pretty good at seeing.
Octopus even have eyes?
Yeah.
yeah, they do.
Yes.
I was asking in game, but sure.
That was in game.
In
was
game, the
roleplay.
answer is still yes.
Yes, the answer is still yes. You know, it's
There are very few creatures that
Uh.
actually don't have eyes, as far as I know. Like very
Yeah.
deep sea creatures don't really have a use for them, so they might have eyes, but they're like blind.
Yeah.
the thing about octopi is also that they're it's probably safer because we won't get eaten by a bigger sea creature as easily.
Oh, there's always a bigger fish.
Exactly. So if we just throw him in the water and make him a quipper, he's probably gonna die, like a seahorse. Also, not a very good idea. So I think I'm gonna just make him an octopus. I'm gonna change my familiar into an octopus.
All right.
That takes 10 minutes, I think.
I can cast Find Familiar as my as a use of my wild shape. Let me see. It takes 1 hour.
Damn.
Damn. I thought it was just a 10-minute spell.
As an action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar.
It's an hour and 10 minutes, I think.
Familiar must. I think I have to summon a new one. Yes.
Guys, I think we need to gonna make a choice.
Yes.
Either
At
let
least-
our turtle friend swim there in a wild shape he knows.
He's
yeah,
already
he's
he's already
yeah, he's
changing
standing
his
as familiar.
familiar.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I've not done it yet.
That
Because-
takes a fucking hour. We don't have an hour at this moment.
Yes, and it
Yeah,
also.
Yeah,
do.
we do, because he still needs to go to town to get the donkey.
Yeah.
We've got plenty
Yes.
of time.
Yes, but basically these are the things that we can do. Casting my my wild shape again, that requires if I cast find familiar again, it costs wild shape use. So then I could also just change myself change
then
myself into it.
But then you can cast locate object. Then you have to change shape back when you're there, cast the spell, and then shape change again. So that's 2 uses.
Yes, but I don't know if I can swim like for 3 hours.
When you only have 30 minutes of locate object anyway. That's why I said it's easier to send your familiar and let him search. It doesn't cost you anything. Well, only to change its shape apparently.
Yeah. Plus, once we're on the ship, you can dismiss him, and then call him back once we're on the ship if you don't know where he is.
Well, I mean, he can send him from here and let him come back once he found something.
True.
Yeah, I think getting lost is kind of a bigger problem.
Or.
I mean, to
I
be
mean-
fair, if you follow the coastline, getting lost isn't really a problem.
No.
Yeah.
Fair.
However, it is still a couple of hours. I suggest I'm gonna start making my way to town. We're gonna meet up at the ship noon.
12:30 noon.
Sure.
Okay.
Guard shift probably has changed by then,
Mm-hmm.
and the guards that were at the ship, they might linger a little bit, but they have to make their way out of the jungle as well. So we'll give them a half an hour so that when we attack the ship, it won't be back
Close.
as fast. If we do it
Yeah.
at like a shift, we're gonna have to deal with twice as many guards, and they don't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so
Alright.
Okay.
I can also
and
change
it
it.
gives us about 4 hours,
Head start.
which I hope should be enough.
I can also change into the big fish, and then I'm faster, and also I have more vision underwater.
That sounds great.
Possible.
You could also change in a dolphin.
What CR is dolphin?
That's a good question. I would say the same, like lower as a shark, at least, as dolphins are not.
Dolphin, actually dolphin is I can change into a dolphin, yes.
Yeah, they're quite good.
They're also fast as fuck. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
this is a winner. This is a winner actually.
Woohoo! Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna change into a dolphin. Let's go.
Also, dolphins might be the only ones with a high enough intelligence to actually cast spells.
6. They have 6 int.
As a druid, you retain your mental stats, so
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, like.
But I get
animals.
dolphins actually crazy. You get 60 feet 60 feet swim speed and 60 feet blind sight
Ooh.
with a
Wow.
passive perception of 13.
Nice.
So that's pretty good.
Sounds
I'm
like you found
impressed.
your fish.
It gets +3 on perception. So on a skill.
It doesn't matter for you because you use your own stats.
Yeah, still, but all right.
Alright. Also,
alright.
Should I cast?
Mars-
should I
Mars-
cast? I'm gonna
Mars
swim a
stands
bit.
up, gets his backpack and stuff, and he goes like, "Alright, sounds like we have sort of a plan. I'll
Sort
see you
of.
in a couple of hours. If you're not at the ship noon, I'm probably gonna have to make my way back to town because I'm not gonna take that ship on my own, and I have to deal with some shit as well.
Can you
Yeah.
also,
If-
when you're in town, can you verify the rumors about the slaves?
Yeah.
Let's see how good it goes to retrieve the donkey.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really sure if it has been repossessed or something. But I will try and find out what happened. At least the auction has been blown off.
Yeah, but
what's gonna happen is
Yeah. And
people tend to blow up stories, so
I know.
I also blow up stories.
Yes, stories of
filming.
houses, but those are some different stories.
Wow.
But if we were to, not make it,
It was some savage shit.
could you take care of Diego? I would really appreciate it.
who's Diego?
The donkey.
The donkey.
Donkey was called Amigo,
Amigo.
right?
Amigo.
You forget your own donkey's name. Are you really that attached to it? Am I really going to get into trouble
mean-
for a donkey you can't remember its name?
Yes.
Oh boy, it is that I want to get off this island as well, and we have time to kill, so...
And I
Right,
see.
Good luck.
And I'm talking about killing time, not time to kill stuff.
Yeah, I know.
No, I swear that we'll try to not hurt the guards when we overtake the ship.
Alright. He
Wait,
puts
wait,
his
hold on.
like satchel on, ties it, like, alright, see you in a couple of hours, and he struts out of the cave, getting down, attempting to retrieve your donkey.
Now that I think about it, the moment you guys saw me this morning, my look changed.
Ooh.
I look more dull and less vibrant.
Aww.
More, yeah. Winter season. So
Oh. Okay.
winter is the season of contemplation and dolor, when the vibrant energy of the world slumbers.
Oh. Sadness.
Quake is the
Ouch.
And this is mirrored by the look on Zill's face as she looks at her cards.
What do the cards say? Still.
Well, the first one is the one for the past, and it means distrust and disharmony, breakups. Mm, yeah, it's basically. I got it upside down, which means it's the opposite of, well, not always, but as I'm reading like stuff about it in a book that was with them. The second one is the card for the present, which is Fall from Grace.
Seems about right.
Seems fitting.
Yeah, and the last card was also upside down, which means resistance to change and unfinished business, which is the future.
It also seems very fitting.
Yes, they all seem very fitting,
Huh.
but they're all not very good cards. I was hoping for better.
Good thing that I don't believe in the cards then.
I liked it better when I was making stuff up for the tavern owner.
Yeah. Sometimes fiction is more fun than reality.
Yeah.
Alright, Hakan's on the beach just like stretching like old people do before he gets in the water. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into the general direction, and when I think I'm probably somewhere nearby, I'm gonna cast a spell and I'm gonna turn into a dolphin and I'm gonna go fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hope I find it, because the more distance I can cover with the spell on, the better, the higher the odds we can find the automaton.
Right.
So can anybody point me in the general direction?
Follow the coast that way, and I point to the way that he's supposed to go.
Alright.
Until you get to the harbor, and then go out to sea.
Yeah, first look around the harbor. If it's not there, look a bit further
Out to sea.
out towards the sea.
All right. I follow their instructions and I take my leave.
All right. So are you already changing into dolphin shape to get there, or are you just?
No, I wanna just right now. I wanna go and I wanna go
Hold
what's
your
it
breath,
called?
walk along the sea.
Yes.
All right.
Turtle mode.
Not a problem at all. So while Hakan is strutting along the seabed, what are the four of you doing?
Making some more mutagen potions.
Yeah, I can't do much.
Guys,
Yes.
I'll just keep an eye out on the.
I need this off my chest now.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know I swore an oath to the dragon again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what the price was for that failing that oath?
No.
Death.
Ah. Well.
But
But let me speak.
okay.
I'm willing to give it another try. But I've thought of things, and those things shouldn't be happening. I'm sorry, guys.
But I get that you swore an oath, but you didn't break your oath. There were other circumstances that made it so that you had no other choice.
Yeah. Okay.
And
okay.
there is still, I mean, not now, but
There is still a chance. I know.
we can work towards saving
Yeah.
more people.
But I think if we gonna need to do so, we need to skip the mines.
Oh
just go
yes,
to the
no, I'm
mainland.
not gonna go there now. If we can't even save like like 20, 30 slaves, how are we ever gonna dismantle an entire diamond mine?
Yeah, that's why.
We need to get stronger.
Let's
Before
get
we
to the
try again.
mainland. The Red Sea, probably that was what was the whole thing talking about. Is
Yeah.
go there and let's regroup there. Maybe find allies. Maybe find others that want to work with us. Maybe
More
start
explosives.
our own village where Dragonborn can live freely.
I don't know if explosives are the way to go, Cork.
The thing is, we need more explosives.
Oh boy.
These were not big enough.
After the Badguana debacle, we shouldn't do that anymore.
I disagree.
I
mean,
I
I'll
think
write it off, but not now.
I think we should put someone else in charge. Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
Of the bomb, or what do
Yeah.
you mean?
I mean, I still have this, and I pull out like the other explosive.
Yeah, you'd
Right,
better
I have a bomb.
you'd better throw that in the water, I think.
I wanna watch it go off.
You wanna
Can I have a look if it's armed and ready?
I mean, it's
Sure.
a complete bomb. It
Here,
looks
catch.
like
Here,
Huh?
catch.
Oh no!
Catch, okay?
oh
Make a sleight of
boy.
hand check.
Oh, these things are
Oh,
so
shit,
unstable.
Oh shit.
You know, I'm also
Catch.
I'm so glad I'm not in that cave.
I'm also quite good alchemically. You know that, right?
16.
Oh.
You managed to catch it.
Oh.
Investigation check.
Yes, please.
My forte.
Natural
like such a-
one.
Feels like such a
Fine.
moment where he pulled at the pin.
As far as you're aware of bombs and stuff, this thing looks like a functional bomb.
Fuck.
Still,
Yeah.
you're the alchemical run, right?
A bit, yeah.
I think it's okay, but could you have a look, please, just to confirm?
I mean, I'm really.
Sure, let me try
Are
it.
you really doubting my
Yeah,
skill?
Matt Guano, yes, I'm doubting you.
you're doubting the tinkerer. Okay.
Okay, sure, let me try it. Hand it over.
An investigation check.
I'm not gonna roll an investigation. I'm gonna throw it in the water. I don't trust that thing. He already blew up half an inn. I am not trusting that thing. I'm gonna throw it in the water.
I want to try to catch it before it lands.
Sure.
Alright, so Akira hands Moira the explosive device, and she, like, the cave entrance, there is like a pool of water going in, so it's easily, you're just standing there, you chuck it. Fork.
I want to dive after it and like kind of cup it in my hand.
Can
Oh,
you make an
boy.
acrobatics check for me?
Oh boy.
Sure, that's my forte. Not really.
Pretty sure it isn't.
Just like my investigation skills.
Acrobatic was it, right?
Yes.
That's 18.
Oh, fuck.
So
What are you doing?
you see Zilmoira just chucking the explosive device. In an instant, you react, take a running start, and jump after it. You catch it midair and belly flop into the water with the device in your hand.
Hmm.
Is the device also wet?
It does get wet.
Yes. Thank you.
I
Alright.
applaud for this dive, by the way.
Are you insane? It could have gone off and we've all been killed.
It would have gone in water, and that would have softened the blow.
I mean, maybe. Now I need to dry it off.
Tip: do not dry it off by a fire.
I was not going to do that.
Maybe
Thank
use
you.
a rag, not a
Just
fire.
put it out in the sun.
Just put it in a microwave.
Next time I'm gonna throw your equipment in the sea.
Well,
See
you've
how you
already,
like it.
you know, you've already blown up an inn, right? That
Only
my,
one room
One
over
in.
here.
It was one in.
my trust in your bomb making isn't quite as high.
I mean, it means the bomb worked, right?
It worked just as worked too well.
Okay, if I look at it now, would it have worked?
Roll an investigation check.
Natural 20.
Right.
Plus 4.
Looking over the bomb, is the alchemical mixture of it, the casing of it. This was a dud to start.
Okay.
It would have never gone off.
Yeah, you dry that thing off, it's okay.
I'm gonna throw all your files into the ocean next time.
Hey, my stuff
See how
actually
you like it.
my stuff actually works.
Hey, my bomb worked as well. It's just unfortunate that the inn had to explode.
Unfortunate that the inn
The
had to
face when we
explode.
get arrested for terrorism.
Yeah.
Right. So while you're having your friendly discussion over the bomb, Hakan, you've been walking for quite a bit. Sometimes just getting up to the shore a little bit, popping your head above the water to make sure that you've reached the jungle edge and you've reached the beach. Coming up for a breath of air as well. It takes you a little bit, up to an hour, to walk on the water to get to the beach. But you've made it to town.
Alright. Want to pop my locate object. And then I want to turn into a dolphin.
Alright, so you pop your locate object, which is a 1,000 feet radius, which is a lot. And then pop back into your dolphin, and you have like dolphins have a little bit of sonar as well. It's almost
I want to use my
working
big echolocation skills.
Exactly. You start swimming across the shoreline further up into town. Well, not into town, but parallel to town. When after just a little bit, you get a blip.
Oh boy!
And
found him.
it's northeastern of you. A little bit offshore.
Alright, I go look for the blip.
Blip,
So-
blip, 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 blip.
You start swimming and swimming and swimming. Dolphins are pretty fucking fast, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 60 feet. I wanna do a sick ass flip, actually. Like I just wanna like jump to the water and do a flip and then land back.
All
Roll
right.
for
All right.
acrobatics.
Get a roll for acrobatics.
Because you know it's rough being old, but then when you're a dolphin, it's just smooth as hell, and you're like, wow.
This is funny.
Dolphins get like an extra on acrobatics.
Oh,
They
natural 20.
Yay!
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Those are the important rolls. It's the sickest flip you have ever done.
Yeah,
in
it's so
your life.
sick, man.
Like,
Did anyone see
like
that? Did
first-
like the people in the town see my sick ass flip?
Triple
Like-
backflip.
First, you come out of the water and you're like coursing on your tail, like you see dolphins in the aquarium, trained dolphins in the aquarium do as well. You drop underwater and then jump back out, do like a triple backflip, and then nosedive back in. It looks amazing.
Did anyone see that?
Maybe.
Oh, I want to be a local legend. I feel one sick ass flipping dolphin. All right, so I go search for the blip, and
Alright,
I
So with 60 feet, basically, with 600 feet, basically in a minute that you can traverse as a dolphin. It takes you about 2 minutes to go a little bit further onto sea, actually, where you, with your vision, you eventually see the automaton completely entangled in seaweed.
Dumbass.
Apparently, he took walk into the ocean quite literally, kept on walking, and got stuck.
oh boy, can I guide the rest of my party with my hawk, like to come towards me? What's that? All right, how are we gonna solve this problem?
In dolphin form? Probably not.
Right.
And you
You
also
can
need
try
to...
to command it, maybe.
Yeah, if it's within 120 feet of you, you can, but...
When you get
Yeah, I
closer
left him
to
there,
it, you see
so-
that the automaton, who has been here for a while, he's not rusted over anything, but he seems to be stopped struggling against the seaweed. He looks inactive,
kinda
but there's
gave
still
up.
like some lights in it that shows that he is still functional.
Alright, he just kind of gave up.
When you get closer to it, you see like the lights that are in its eye. They shine on you like. And he starts
No.
moving again.
I don't actually know how sentient this thing is. I don't know if he recognizes me if I turn back into the turtle. Actually don't know.
You never
I know, but
if
I'm
you
not
don't
gonna-
try.
I'm not gonna tell.
Can I free him with as a dolphin? Does it look like I can free him as a dolphin?
Bite the seaweed, probably, right?
Yeah, you can try.
Chomp on the seaweed.
Yeah.
Use my mouth to like get it out.
You make a dolphin strength check.
I mean, that's technically. Oh, right, dolphins.
Oh, I'm so good. I'm like the strongest dolphin. 21.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Actually, wait. I don't know if it's 20 or 20. Because I rolled 19, but I don't know.
It's a plus 2 on
Oh
strength.
yeah, it is a +2. Yes.
So you chomp at the seaweed and you start pulling it free, and it comes off quite easily. Actually, it's just a lot, like a lot. As the automaton notices that you are trying to free it, it starts working with you. Like every time you pick up a piece or you take it away from it, he like moves his arm a little bit out of the way so you can like jump away underneath his armpit, between his legs. Like there's this very thick vine that is wrapped around his neck, and you manage to get that off as well. And as you get more and more seaweed off, the automaton gets more freedom of movement and eventually comes loose. after about 5 to 10 minutes of you chopping away at this.
Alright.
And it just stands there.
Oh, I thought for a second you were gonna say, and it just continues moving. Like, bye!
Can I like sign him to try to hold on to me?
How?
I want to use my dolphin echolocation. I don't know. How do you even talk to this thing? Alright, I'm just gonna revert back to my normal shape. And I will then grab onto the automaton and I want to try to see if I can, like, move him back to the surface.
Can a
Alright.
turtle talk underwater?
I don't think we can. 'Cause
Or do he has to
no.
keep his mouth closed because he's holding
Yeah,
his
like
breath?
that. He can just hold his breath very long.
Yes.
Right.
So the moment you revert back, you notice that the automaton kind of activates again and actually recognizes you. Like,
Cool.
in a way. So the moment you revert back, he was like standing upright, headlights up front, and the moment you change back, he becomes smaller and stand on the bottom of the ocean. He turns his head, looks at you, and does like a motion.
Like, what?
Drug.
I was a dolphin that freed you.
He just looks at you like if a robot could look confused, it looks confused.
Okay.
At least now you can. At least now you have arms. You can sign to follow you or something.
Yeah, I want to try and communicate with it to get it to follow me. I wanna just wave my arms and maybe I can tie him with rope, tie him to myself.
All right. Yeah, in wild shape, your stuff converts and reverts with you. So, you tie a rope around its waist, and it is something in his programming that he's done this before. It seems like Cork did this to him as well, like in the bottom of the archives that were underwater.
Yeah.
And the moment you start doing it, he starts trying to help you a little bit and start trying to tie the knot with you as well. And when you start walking away from him, he does follow.
How heavy is this thing?
This thing is fucking heavy.
Alright, so I'm not strong enough to carry it as a dolphin, probably. Because I was like, I can just strap this guy to my back and we just go, like tie me to a missile and send me back at the fucking camp.
I mean,
With
the
no-
automaton is pretty slow. Like, it cost you
Oh, yeah, underwater probably. but-
underwater. It is restricted movement, so it's probably gonna take you like it took you about an hour, up to an hour to get here, and it's probably gonna take you
Alright, I'm gonna.
about 1.5 to 2 hours to actually get back.
Alright,
Which should still be in time for.
I have one spell that I've also prepared that I knew was gonna be useful. You can prepare multiple different spells a day, right? Not
Yep.
just swap
You
out
can,
one.
it's like proficiency plus level plus.
Yeah, but I know you can swap out more than one, right?
Yeah.
Alright, then I
Like
did it properly.
like every morning you can basically any spell that isn't auto prepared, like Druid Cleric, they have like a list of spells that are always prepared. But besides that, you can switch anything back in and out except cantrips.
Can I see a small animal?
Make a perception check.
Let's go. This is a 8 plus that is 14.
14. Right. As you're walking along the coastline, like a little bit away from it, you start noticing that between the seaweeds and the reefs, there are small fishes swimming around. Quite a few, actually.
All right.
The moment you get like closer to them, they like swim away from you.
want to cast Animal Messenger on one of the fish. What it does is I can choose a tiny beast you can see within range. So I think fish work. I have to specify a location which you must have visited. I want to mention the camp, and I want to then I need to find a recipient who matches a general description. So I'm gonna describe Zulmoira.
Mm.
And I also need to speak a message up to 25 words. The target beast travels through the duration of the spell towards specified location, covering about 50 miles per 24 hours for a flying messenger, 25 miles for other animals. And I want to I want to speak to it and say, I found the automaton. Follow this fish. And that's what I want to send. And then I slowly continue walking with the automaton while the fish goes off and tries to alert.
The fish goes off on its own podcast.
The adventures,
so-
the adventures of Animal Messenger fish.
Finding
Yeah,
Nemo.
Fish sets off, and you set off as well after it, but fish is of course faster as you.
He's not carrying around a giant block of iron.
Exactly.
Do-
Back at camp, as you guys been discussing, and it's been a while, and Hakan has been gone for about 1.5 hours, close to 2 hours even.
I mean, Mar should be back by that time, right?
We don't know. He said 12:30 to get the ship. So
Yeah, what
still have
time?
about you still have about 2 hours to go. About
Oh,
10. It's about 10. When suddenly you hear like a plopping noise in the water, a fish jumping around, trying to get your attention.
Okay, I'll go take a look at the sound.
Yeah.
So you walk up to it, and as soon as you all get closer to it, you hear this fish say, in Hakan's voice, it like imitates him perfectly. I have found the automaton. Follow this fish.
Right.
Wait, did
Wait,
the
right
fish
now?
just speak?
But do we need to follow the fish right now?
How?
Let's go.
Fish
I can't breathe underwater.
Can't either.
That's for later concern. Let's just go.
And why would we?
Fox starts walking up to the water.
The fish is just like making circles in the water over here.
Yeah.
It delivered its message. The spell is complete.
Oh
It
shit!
doesn't know how to-
I already had a feeling this would happen.
Yeah.
Wait,
But-
something doesn't make sense.
But
I think
am
this
I
is-
intelligent enough to get that? No, I'm not.
Wait, I might be
Alright.
intelligent enough. Let's see.
Let me
Is
roll.
everyone dumb as shit?
Oh, nope, I rolled a 6.
I
Nope,
rolled a 2.
oh, I rolled a 6.
It's time to follow the fishy.
Okay, so we're
It's-
just standing there looking at the fish.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's going in circles. There's not much to follow.
Did we?
It's like just swimming around in this little basin that you guys
Yep.
have.
Yeah.
What direction did it come from, Quake?
Yeah, I just point out to the sea.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, how the
I
fuck
mean-
do you suppose
I
I
mean-
see fish coming underwater?
I mean, we sent
Alright.
Hakan that way, and I point in
Yeah.
a general direction. It's like,
I guess.
Probably that way, but I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm gonna walk the beach that direction.
yeah.
Imagine actually being smart enough to figure out you can become a dolphin, find this thing pretty easily, and then fucking up
Yeah.
by sending a fish.
Cork, do not walk the beach because that's where the guards are.
Oh, it's the other side of the beach, right?
No, it's
No.
it's the direction of
Way.
town because we're further from town.
I'm not gonna actually walk the. I'm not.
I know, but
You really keep underestimating me.
yeah,
you
but
know?
you might if you go through the jungle
Blown up-
around the beach,
You've
you
blown up
might.
half the tavern.
Yeah, and you
You've
might.
been jumping on the rooftops of the town.
Covered in
I-
bad shit.
Yeah, covered in bad shit. You're a
wasn't
huge
my-
ass minotaur. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, what was I supposed to do? Get captured by slavers?
Well, you could have done what I did and just blew up the general.
I mean, that was the
That
plan
sounds
with
much
the bomb.
better.
that was
you
you.
keep throwing it in the water. You keep
True.
throwing my things in the water. Stop doing that.
Hey, you sent your own automaton in the water.
That's different.
I don't think so.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I gave
at
the
least,
command.
at least he found him. He's probably on his way back. So
True.
let's just wait here.
Should
Yeah.
we just wait then?
Yeah, I mean,
At that moment, I take my own mutagen of strength.
We have to wait for noon anyway until we
Yeah.
can get the ship.
Fair.
Ah, crap! I rolled a 4, so I lose 4 hit points today.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Guess I'm gonna work on old Woody Gertrude over there. Point at the wooden automaton.
Gertrude, really, Gertrude.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna do my kung fu training in the meantime.
Am I getting any closer in the meantime?
Oh yeah, you
Slowly.
are. It's only gonna
Slowly.
take a while. Like it took you about an hour to get to the automaton, and about an hour has passed. Now you at one point you like stick your head above the water, and you notice you've went past the jungle edge, but it's a little bit to go.
You're like halfway.
About yeah.
Halfway there. Am I gonna do my Crimson Right yet? No, I'm not.
Is there any way that I can try to fix my... Because I'm like trying to dry my bomb, but I assume that when I'm drying it, I probably start noticing that it isn't really any good, right?
Oh, I have a new idea. I can just temporarily dismiss my familiar and I can send it back to me.
Sure.
I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna send my familiar.
He has just been contemplating on the seabed for about an hour, like
I mean, I haven't been walking, but I've been kind of bored. You know, it's
Taking a
just
while.
walking on the sea. Kind of
Yeah,
boring.
let's see.
Does Hakan... Did he figure out that the fish doesn't come back? Or is
I
he
mean,
still
he
waiting
probably
for the fish?
figured. He probably
Sure.
figured
I mean,
it'll take
after
forever.
after about an hour, the fish didn't return. So at this point, you probably would have suspected like it should have been back by now. It wasn't that long of a swim as a dolphin. So you start getting the feeling that as you're not seeing your companions walking up to you, probably the fish didn't deliver the message, didn't deliver it yet, or something went wrong.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna send my hawk. They recognize my hawk, so I'm gonna dismiss the hawks because it's still at the camp, and I'm gonna resummon it without like I could just make it reappear in front of me. So I'm just gonna zap the hawk from like halfway across the pond.
So you guys are sitting in the cave, and like the hawk has been like perched outside on a piece of like mangrove wood that is growing into the ocean. And with like your passive perception of most of you, like suddenly you see the hawk go poof and disappear.
No, wait, where did the hawk go?
Out of nowhere, like
He's gone
Yeah.
fishing.
There was like this shimmer to it, and it just like
poof.
teleported.
Yeah, the hawk just was gone fishing. Anyways, can I check my bomb? Can I roll anything on it?
Blow on it.
Yeah. Do you have the materials to maybe?
I mean, I do have like the basic materials. I just wanna refine it, basically.
Do you
I mean,
still
was it
have them?
Was it the rest of your bed guano in your automaton?
I don't need
Wasn't-
the bed guano. I just need more. I need to like refine the mechanical thingies.
Right. You can try and repair the bomb. Just.
I mean, he
as a
doesn't know it's
warning.
broken, right?
I mean, it got wet, so he has an idea that it's probably going to be a dud, even if he wasn't sure that it was a dud.
Yeah, okay.
If you're
Like
gonna
wet-
work on that thing, please do it outside.
I'm already like pulling it apart. Oh, there's a problem. I rolled a 19 plus. I don't know. Is there any skill for bomb making?
Your
it's an intelligence check with your alchemical supply.
which is proficiency
right.
bonus, I think, right?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're proficient with those, I believe. So
Yeah.
you get your proficiency bonus and intelligence bonus.
So that would be 20. No wait, 27.
I was gonna say you can try it. The DC is gonna be harder because you fucked it up before. But with a 27, you start reassembling it. You take a little bit away of the wet powder after it's been dried, so it becomes a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
A little bit smaller. But now you are very, very certain it is functional and it is stable, which is also very important.
That's yeah. And look at Mora and go, don't throw this in the water. Don't you dare.
Oh, I've seen you work on that. I think you've learned your lesson.
I kind of look really angry at Silmora before I.
Before detention.
I'm gonna throw all your stuff in this.
You know that I'm like in my buff form now.
Yeah.
And I'm not
What?
counting what we're doing now as like a short rest or something because we just went to bed. So I'm just like reading my papers. I might actually try and learn some more Draconic.
Roll an intelligence check.
I'll help you with it.
Oh, you help me?
To the best of my intelligent abilities.
I mean, he's a draconic speaker, so
I'm a native speaker.
I rolled 2 10s, and my intelligence is a +4, so 14?
all right. You are starting to get the gist of it. Like you've been working on draconic for about 2 weeks now, and it's not like you get proficiency in a language in a week's time, but things are starting to make sense.
Okay.
So Hakan, you summon your hawk to you. You have to get above water a little bit because like the hawk can't swim. But your hawk is there with you. What do you want it to do?
It's like underwater.
No, it's just above surface level, and it's like flapping its wing, trying to not get wet. Hakan?
Yes.
A hawk has teleported to you. What do you do with it?
Yes, I have my head above water, and then I want to send it back to the camp.
Okay.
To try and get the people again. Because I can at least
with
command the hawk. I want to command the hawk to go to the camp and then fly back to me.
Okay.
This is gonna be so much fun.
So about
They
5
know
to
the
10
hawk. They've seen the hawk. They saw it poof away. They have to know this.
About 5 to 10 minutes later, the hawk flies back into the cave and just starts cawing above your heads and making circles. Leaves the cave. Waits for about 30 seconds.
I mean,
Does
I'll
not see
go
you
out the
come
cave
out.
and see what he's doing.
He's
But-
like circling the cave entrance at this point.
Okay, I'll just stand there looking at him. Oh,
So
I'll
it
look
sees
around,
you
but,
exit. Like the hawk sees you exit, makes a few more circles, and then starts flying northward.
northward, towards the ship.
Yes.
Not gonna follow the bird.
I'll follow like a small bit, but if the moment we get even close to the ship, I'll stop. And like, yeah, I'm not gonna go any further.
Right, so it's a little bit of a 10-minute walk to the ship as well. So when you get close to it, you start noticing that the hawk is like lagging behind a little bit, weirdly enough.
Wait, what?
And Hakan, you do notice that you've been like paying attention to the surface to see if you see the hawk fly past. And
Yes.
you do notice at one point that the hawk goes over your head.
Oh no.
Trails behind
Disaster.
a little bit and then comes flying back. And Wake, you see this happening, like the hawk flies a bit further forward, and then turns around.
And he's
Start
flying over the
back.
water, right?
Yeah, he's flying
Or-
over the water, and at one point he just starts circling a spot, and is moving with a spot like.
At
south.
least my hawk's not stupid.
I mean, I'll keep following along the shoreline with that spot,
if-
but
if-
I
if
don't
we
see any
can
point in
see
me going in the
him-
water.
If we can see him, the guards can too.
Well, the hawk, yes.
Yeah,
but
but
you
it's
haven't-
circling.
You haven't reached the ship yet.
Ah, fair.
Like,
To be fair, like a
this has
hawk-
been taking so long with the fish and the teleporting of the hawk and the flying of the hawk that Hakan has almost made it back already.
God damn it.
Like, you start making your way back, like following the hawk, and at one point, like the shore it gets a little bit shallower. You start seeing the shine of the automaton that underwater, and you see movement, and you first think, is that like a fish? And then you see like two separate bodies moving, and you see this metallic copper sheen as Hakan and the automaton reach the surface water.
Yeah, I mean, I'll walk into like hips deep or something and try to help the automaton out of the water once he gets there.
Which is easy enough. Like, it has sturdy footing on the ground, but after a little bit, the automaton quake Hakan, you walk back into the cavern. And Cork, you see your automaton. A little bit covered in seaweed. There are like a few barnacles attached to it already.
But it's
But
here.
yeah, it still looks functional. It doesn't look rusted.
Of course not. It's master crafted.
It walks up to you and it like gives you a shoulder pad.
You know, you really are a stupid idiot.
You've almost made a replacement for him.
I go.
What's he gonna think?
As he like shoves it like with his with his back foot out of the way.
Yeah, I go. You really are a stupid idiot, and then I give him a hug.
No.
Oh.
Worth it.
And then I turn to Hakan and go, "Thank you, friend. Really, really."
Yeah, good
It
job.
took so long. Oh,
Yeah, you take a rest. Take a little bit of
Terrible.
rest before we go take the ship back.
I'm in,
Yeah,
I'm
What
in
time
wild
is
shape.
it now?
Yeah, what
About
time?
11:30.
So we have an hour.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
I guess get bed already.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
just wait an hour and then a little bit before like around noon get to the
I
ship.
am pretty much already out of spell slot.
Except for the
Yeah. I also as we're getting close to the time, I will invoke my Crimson Rite as well, so that's another D4 that I'll lose. That's a 2.
Stop
That's
hitting
okay.
yourself.
I just like move my hand across my blade and it starts to flicker electric energy.
Why do you keep stabbing yourself?
Because
stabbing
then I
yourself.
can do a little bit more damage.
But no killing the guards, right?
I know,
You
we'll
masochist.
see.
but I
I'll
also
try.
try to get not to get killed myself.
Yeah,
If it's
I-
me or the guard, I'll choose me.
You're trying not to get
Definitely.
killed, but you're stabbing yourself?
Yeah,
maybe we should throw her in the ocean. To teach her a
I'm
lesson.
getting a bit stronger with this, and you see that I'm like buffer and I have more muscles. It's because of the potion I took.
So doping and cutting yourself. Wow! You're one hell of a person!
Yeah, you mind your words, otherwise I'll do the same thing to you as I did to the general.
Huh. Alright.
I mean, maybe not threaten party members. Maybe. I know you're like hopped up on all kinds of like syrups and stuff.
Guys, come on. I'm just trying to stay alive here.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Just cough syrup.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
they know who we are. I doubt they are gonna. If there is, if we do manage to fight them, I doubt they will keep us alive because we are kind of like wanted in the city.
I probably think they're going trying to capture us alive.
True, but we're gonna fight them.
Agreed. I also agree that we shouldn't try to kill them, but all my spells are basically made for killing people.
I mean, I can try to be sneaky and like knock one out, but
I can at least grapple one of them.
Yeah, maybe you
Take him out
you
of
guys
fight.
should do that before we start fighting, if you can.
I
give it a
could
shot.
at least try. I'm pretty strong.
well, at least get to the ship. Can I, if we're at like the jungle edge again and hiding in the bushes, can I make a check or perception check to see
Did you went
how
back to
many
the ship
how many are
already?
there? Huh?
Did you went back to the ship already? I thought you were still in the cave.
We wanted to go back to the ship now, right?
No.
We have nothing else to do.
Let's wait a little bit longer.
Well, I
Let's-
said like
let-
right
let-
before.
guys, let them first change guard at noon. After that we strike.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
but-
want to see the guard change. I want to be a
Yeah.
bit earlier
Yes,
there.
and
to
I
see what's
already
happening.
said like right before we were gonna do this, I'll do the mute the lightning
okay,
thing. So we're already at that time.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I want to
Did
be a
not
bit
know that.
before the guard shift there, so I can see what and who.
Yeah.
Right.
If there's not like 20 guards going in.
Yeah, we'll just wait at the bushes at the
So are
jungle
all
edge.
of you going to keep an eye on the guard shift, or is just Quake going?
Just Quake, I guess.
You guys stay a bit back then and come in later, or what?
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit in that bush with my.
I'll be with the I'll be with the backup crew.
Right, I'll just go on my own for the
You make another stealth check for me.
yes. Oh, 19, 24.
Right.
20.
So you make your way back to like the jungle edge of the private beach, and it's getting close to noon. And you see that most of the guards that are sitting there, they have like packs at their feet, getting ready to leave, waiting for their shift change for people to take over.
Mhm.
And a little bit past noon, you see them getting like a little bit anxious, like they've been waiting. Like you see one just staring up at the sun and thinking like, really? When you hear a little bit of clanking of armor, as you see a total of 6 guards come from the jungle edge, on the opposite side of the private beach. And you see like the guards slacking a little bit until they notice a 7th figure walking up as well, as they stand in attention as you see a fairly familiar face
Oh no.
Oh boy.
walking up to the ship as well, as in his high-heeled boots
No!
and his thick goatee and his mantle still seems to be recovering a little bit from his bloating the day before.
I
General-
nudged the
First
person
clothes look a
behind
bit
me.
stretched.
I nudged the person beside me. Do you want me to do it again?
Ooh. Really
I missed it
inflate
last
ego.
time. I want to see it again.
Sure.
Yeah, we should really
No,
inflate
you
his
were
ego.
there for it, Hakan. You were there for it.
I was
you were
there?
with
Yeah.
You were with Silmoira in that jail cell when
Yep.
she did that to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
Like,
I was
you
like the
still-
one
you
guy who
still
didn't
see,
miss it.
like some of his skin is still sagging a little bit, as like an overweight person that has lost a lot of weight. part of his skin is just still sagging. He doesn't look as imposing as he's used to in his clothing. But he has like this grimace on his face, and he starts like shouting orders like, "All right, I want everyone on their post. I want this ship to be emptied before." What was that?
I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to need to check. 1 second.
I guess something fell. Alright, let's continue.
Okay.
Maybe someone is breaking a Pipsa.
We just turned off his camera, now we can't see.
Well, anyway, he starts like shouting orders like, "All right, I want the ship emptied. I want anything on board to be cleared out and onto this beach. And if any of them make their way onto this beach, arrest them, put them in shackles. No lollygagging. Alright?
Okay.
So the 6 guards he has with them, they like salute the other 6 to go like, one of them walks up and goes like, do we have to like help? No, your shift ended in almost 12 hours. You're free to go. Just paying attention when you get back through the jungle. Any suspicious movement, you come right back. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
As the other 6 guards leave, and you see the 6 guards that came with General Gurf, like he just stands near where the cook fire is, and he goes like in attention himself, and he just keeps an eye on the jungle edge, a little bit looking past you, like not directly at you. So he hasn't noticed you. While the other 6 guards start going on the ship, taking like crates and stuff of supplies and just piling them up on the beach in front of the ship.
Okay.
Oh, he stays here.
Yeah.
Oh god.
How
damn.
wide is the beach? Like from the jungle's edge to where he is.
From the jungle's edge to where he is, about 100 feet.
Fuck.
God damn.
Hmm.
There are six guards plus the
6
general.
guards plus the general.
Oh boy. Oh shit.
It's good that they
Wait.
send the other ones away.
Yeah, just I had a little personal thing I need to fix. Who was in shackles? That's.
No one was in shackles.
No, he said
Oh,
to
I
put
thought
us
you
in
s-
shackles if we ever got onto the beach.
Oh right, yeah, I only got half the sentence. Never
Okay.
mind.
But he stays there, keeping an eye on the jungle.
Yeah. And he's like, every time one of the guards comes off the ship with a crate, he's like checking it real quick and like pointing out, all right, put that there, put that with the flammables, put that there.
Balls down.
I mean,
Damn, he's
Yeah.
taking all our supplies.
we can down him with
Yeah.
a crossbow.
I
I
also
could
want to.
certainly try.
I want to scout with the hawk.
Yeah, if we're gonna
Just like
do-
have him in the air.
I mean, getting a ship without supplies is going to be.
True, but we need to wait a little bit until the other guards are a little bit further in the jungle so they don't hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So it's good that you want to scout, Hakan.
I say we kill them all.
Yeah, no, not kill, but at least.
Well,
knock
the
out.
general we could do without.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay.
I want to
Get
scout
my
with the
hands on the
hawk.
general, he won't be safe.
I want
sorry
to
to say.
keep him within distance so that I can see through its eyes, which is 100 feet.
Well, I mean, like, I don't
Alright.
wish him to be dead, but he's been.
I do.
I want to see the man burn alive, but that's
Yeah.
just me.
Yeah.
Is this all ground level that we're on? No, like
Yeah.
hills or.
Yeah, like the private beach is a little bit concave. There's like a little bit of a slope going up to the jungle, but it's only like 5 feet. It's not much.
Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Wait,
And like your hawk is
I-
like perched on top of one of the trees.
I still have 3 smoke grenades, but that's not gonna
Can
be.
you roll a stealth check for your hawk?
Let me see, what do hawks? What's their bonus? Hawk, 5th edition.
Like a sea hawk? What kind of hawk is it?
It's just a regular hawk.
Alright. So it's not native to island.
It has a bonus on perception, but it doesn't have a bonus on stealth. But it has 3 dex.
It's a
It
dex
has plus 3
modifier.
dex. So that is a 15.
Alright. So your hawk is perched on top of one of the trees, keeping an eye on the beach, looking at the guards, keep removing supplies from the ship. And there was quite a bit on it, like they have been prepping for like 20, 30 passengers for at least a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
On food, supplies, clothes, blankets, anything. Like they start building up this pile that is just linen, just new clothes. Well, not really new clothing, but like secondhand clothing, like better than slave robes and stuff like that. They just start piling it on the beach, and after about half an hour, like this stack of crates and stuff is getting huge as
How huge?
Gurf is pulls one of the guards at his sleeve and he goes against him like, all right, that should be big enough. Light it up, and just anything else you find on the ship, put it on the fire as well.
Light it up, really? Damn.
As like the clothing, and it's like the guard walks up and he get like a torch from the half burned up bonfire. And he just starts.
And what kind of stuff is at the pile that they're gonna burn now? Just clothes and stuff, but also food?
Clothes, food,
Everything.
Everything. Anything they found on the ship, they're putting a torch to.
Are we
Nice,
gonna let them burn it?
I was
No.
just about to say, if I see that torch go anywhere near it, because I think they've been doing this for a couple of minutes now, because...
Yeah, they've been busy for about half an hour.
Okay,
Mar
go.
hasn't showed up yet.
Yeah.
It's
Do
go
we
time.
Look, I'm
Do
boys.
we get a round before the initiative starts? Because I want to do something.
It depends. What do you guys want to do? Like, you see the guard walking up with like this flaming torch. He's
Yeah,
getting
I
ready
wanna
to
shoot
set
him.
fire to the clothes.
I take
Yeah.
aim with my crossbow.
I
Same.
want to take a smoke grenade and throw it directly in the middle of the group of guards that are like standing next to.
How far can
Oh,
you throw?
I don't know. How far can I throw?
Like a smoke grenade?
Yeah.
that's a good
120 feet.
Ah,
All right.
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no. As an action, a character can throw the grenade 60 feet, and with a grenade launcher, 120.
Okay.
But
So
I don't
it's
think I have a grenade
Wait,
launcher.
wait, what
Just
weight
make
is it?
one, lol.
Hold up, guys. What weight is it? Is it under
6
like
pounds.
2? Yeah. I can use catapult, the spell, to shoot it up.
That's pretty devious, not gonna lie. That's
If
pretty
you want
genius.
to.
Okay, do it then,
Or
because
maybe-
it's
Sure,
this
I'll-
is quick.
Yeah, I'll
Wait.
give him. I'll
Right.
give him the smoke grenade, and
Yeah,
then
let
I'll
me-
just
Quickly check the range of
rush up,
catapult.
pretty much.
I can't
It's
now,
up
we
to
need to go.
Alright, let's go.
Come on.
Oh yeah, up to 90
Hold on.
feet. That's enough. I expand my spell slot. One of my 2. And I use
So we're
catapult
backup crew.
to shoot the smoke grenade precisely between the guards.
Yes.
Alright, so the smoke grenade, you cast a spell, it gets launched. You see Gurf has like a real quick reaction to it as the guard with the torch is walking up to the crates as 2 crossbow bolts fly into his direction. Moira and Akira, can you both make attack rolls for me?
Yes, I have a.
I guess mine is with disadvantage though, because I'm at the cave.
No, at this point, if you're like reacting, like the cave is a 10-minute walk away.
Okay, yeah, then I was already walking with Hakan that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Backup crew.
I use my light
Like-
crossbow and I have a 16 to hit on the
16
guards
to
with the
hit.
torch.
17 to hit.
Just hits.
Just hits. Okay. Then
What
I
did you have, Akira?
17.
17 also hits.
Okay. Then I have 9 regular damage because I'm not using my axe because it is
100 feet away.
yes, and that was the one I imbued with the lightning.
3 damage.
Alright, 3 damage for Akira, and you had 11, or what was it? For Moira?
9 damage. No,
Nine,
that's
so
not true.
that-
12
What's
damage.
What's the range that? Because I was with
You're
Akira.
about 80 feet away.
Oh
80
right.
feet. Okay, I can't do fucking anything.
Oh,
Alright, so-
with disadvantage, I still had it because I rolled higher with the second die.
Why are you rolling with this?
Because it's 80 feet range and 320 with
Oh.
disadvantage, and it's 100 feet
Alright.
away. So
Oh, it's the light crossbow.
Yeah.
Alright, so This guard walking up with the torch, he like
Wait, I just want to use Shillelagh while I'm running.
Akira's arrow like strikes him in the shoulder as he steps back as the second bolt just flies straight into his throat, and he immediately falls backwards, coughing up blood as Gurf starts screaming, "Guards in attention! We've got intruders!" That is where we're gonna take a break.
Oh boy.
God dang it.
Okay, be right back. again.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So, after the first guard has been dropped by Zilmoira and Akira,
Wait, he died?
I mean, he got some damage, yeah, and one of the arrows just went through his throat, and he's like coughing up blood on the ground.
Ooh,
Oh! Okay.
non-lethally, right?
So Cork catapulted the smoke bomb in the middle of the guard group that are like now dropping crates, getting their weapons ready. You see General Gurf also just pulling this massive two-handed greatsword from his back. I wish you all to roll initiative.
Right.
Go.
Am I gonna roll higher than 0 this time? I was never know.
I rolled decent.
I rolled high.
I rolled low.
How far does the bloated agony go?
Oh, sick. I
Too
am.
far?
I have 15 now. 15.
All right.
Blood
So
Right.
anyone 20 or higher?
Yes, 21.
Right.
21.
Between 15 and 20.
19.
15.
So Moira, 15 or Hakan.
Nice.
Between 10 and 15. Right.
Do we have a map or?
No, we're doing Theater of the Mind.
Okay.
Alright.
Orc, what do you have?
4.
Right, so you're going before Akira, who has a.
Yeah.
I'll be
Alright.
right back. I'm gonna look at my
Just
dice.
just to check,
But
my
just
Steel
sure.
Defender shares my initiative, right?
Yeah, he does.
Right. Yeah, just checking. Alright.
Alright, so smoke bomb explodes. There's a 20-foot radius around these guards and General Gurf that is now completely enveloped in smoke. Quake, you're up first. You're at the jungle's edge. You're about 100 feet away from him. What do you do?
I run up my full speed, so that's 40 feet.
Right?
That's still 60 feet. Oh. Yeah, I'll use my action to dash. So another 40 feet,
Alright.
so that's 80, and then I'll use 1 key point to use patient defense, and that's it.
Right, so you're standing at the edge of the smoke cloud, currently patiently waiting for the first strike that would come from this fog
Yes.
bank that you yourself created with Cork.
Yes.
You're waiting there patiently as coming from the smoke next up the initiative is actually General Gurf as he
Oh, no.
steps out,
Alright.
sees you, and you notice that let me quickly check. You see his great sword has like this small trail of fire licking around it, and he has like this he has a ruin that is on his armor, and he has a arm wrist that he like puts up first before and invokes the rune that is on it. You see like this very faint shimmer kind of covering his steel armor.
Okay.
And then he's going to take 2 swings at you with his greatsword.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage. So the first one. Alright, so you're lucky that it was with disadvantage because I rolled a natural 20. The other one is a 25 to hit.
Oh, yes, that hits.
Jeez.
Oh, fuck, dude.
With that, he also, when he strikes a creature, he invokes his fire ruin that is on his greatsword.
Shit.
So you're gonna take. That's a bad roll. 8 slashing damage
8 slashing damage.
and 12 fire damage. And you must make a strength saving throw.
Wait, 8 8 damage and then how much
8
fire?
slashing and 12 fire.
Oh, 20 damage. Okay. And I must make a
Strength saving throw.
strength saving throw. Oh, rolled a natural 1.
Oh no.
Ooh, all right. So as he strikes you, the flames lick around you, and from the sand, like in a burst of glass, these flaming shackles come up, wrap around your arms and legs, and bind you in your place. As
So
he's going to make a second strike at you.
So I'm
You're currently restrained.
Fuck.
restrained. Okay.
This isn't
Yes.
going good.
Wait, he makes a... Didn't he miss his first strike?
His first strike, he rolled with disadvantage. He rolled a natural 20 and a different
Oh,
roll
okay,
that made
okay.
25. Second attack,
Also, still with
is-
disadvantage.
but you're restrained, so with advantage, so straight roll,
Okay.
Yeah. That's
which is a 21 to hit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep, that hits. I'm gonna be down.
Um,
I'm gonna be down in 1 turn. Oh my god.
So
dude.
this isn't gonna do fire damage. This is another 8 slashing damage.
Another 8 slashing damage.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad you ran first, because I would have been down.
I have 3 HP left.
Oh boy. All right.
Yep.
So you can repeat your saving throw at the end of each of your turns, banishing the shackles on a success.
Okay.
So at the end of your turn, you can redo the saving throw. Yeah, but we'll get to that when it's your turn again. So next up, Zilmoira.
Yes,
So,
so
you just saw General Gurf stepping out of the smoke cloud, just invoke like some ruin on his wristband flashed up.
yeah, like it did when I
over-
was in prison.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, the one you saw in prison
Was a
the
different
one
rune,
on his,
but-
on his breastplate. It was a
Yeah.
different ruin.
Okay, how close is he to me now?
Let's see. You were at the jungle's edge still, so he only moved up 20 feet, like face to face with Quake. So he's 80 feet away from you.
Okay. But how did he hit? How far did you run?
80 feet.
Really? Did you double?
Yeah, he dashed.
He
He
dashed.
dashed
Okay.
up. Dashed up.
If I dash, I can't do a bonus action, right?
No, you dash as
No.
an action.
Yeah.
Well, then she can still use a bonus action. You can dash as your
True,
action.
yeah, you dash is your action, and you can still use a bonus action.
Okay. Is this a bonus action? Yes, it is! I am going to dash.
All right.
I'm gonna stay 30 feet away from him.
Okay, so you can
So
run
I
up.
move 50
so you-
feet closer to
yeah.
him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do my Blood Curse of Bloated Agony on him again.
Alright.
I am gonna use my
Oh, he's
Blood
gonna be
Maledict,
mad.
which makes it last a
Alright.
minute, but I have to take a d4 damage. Permanent
Okay.
damage. 2. So I'm now at 26. Until my next...
He's gonna be mad.
Right. And how did it work again? So he starts bloating at the start of each of the
Yeah.
at the end of.
As a bonus action, you curse a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you to painfully swell until the end of your next turn. With the Blood Maledict, it takes a minute.
Okay.
For the duration of this curse, the creature has disadvantage on strength and dexterity ability checks, and it takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. So if it attacks twice during
Okay.
its turn, it takes a d8 necrotic damage. But the bloating does affect how can he? It
He
doesn't.
can make a save every end of his turn, I believe.
It doesn't. The curse lasts for 1 minute. At the end of each of its turn, the cursed creature can make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, so at the
On a
end of it.
success, the curse ends.
Alright,
And I am
so-
checking to see what the Constitution saving throw would be.
That's just your spell DC.
I believe from last time it was 13.
Yeah, I think so because I'm don't
13
really
or
have
14.
spells, so.
So, Quake, you're like face to face with him as this vision. Like you've seen it before happening to him. Like his
Yeah, but
his
this time
neck
up
starts
close.
yeah, now it's up close. You start feeling the boiling again, and like his skin starting to swell. And you hear him croak, and he goes like, "That fucking bitch! It was you. You'll."
I'm just
I am
making a
so
gagging
fucking
noise.
done with you, folk.
I am like standing there with my arm out and my eyes white, and I'm going like, "You pipe down, mister."
So you're 30 feet away from him, right?
Yep.
Yeah. At the end of your turn, can you make a wisdom save for me, please?
Yes, I can.
Do I need to do that as well?
No, just her.
Oh,
Wisdom, which isn't too bad. 3. It's
Alright,
not a natural
so-
one.
Once again, you see like this rune pulse on his breastplate, and you feel this energy wash over you.
Mhm.
And you go in a little bit of a catatonic state.
Okay.
You're, for the next minute,
Mhm.
you are
minute.
charmed. You have a speed of 0 and are incapacitated as you're in a dreamy stupor.
Okay.
At the end of each of your turns, you can
This
reroll
is
your
Okay.
this is going very very swimmingly.
Then,
So we did it on each other then, because mine isn't concentration or anything. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you
But
showed
his
him and he
isn't
showed you.
exactly, yeah.
So you feel this energy wash over you, and you drop your weapon a little bit, and you're in dreamland. There are like butterflies floating around, and you're just standing
Pretty.
there, like, oh, everything's so pretty.
Okay.
Come, it's your turn.
All right, how far am I from the dude?
You're about 80 feet away from it.
Then I would like to dash towards him.
All right, so that's 60 feet.
Yes, and then I still have a
Right.
bonus action. Let me think. I have already applied Shillelagh. I can use I would. I don't know if this is a good idea. How much damage has Zilmora taken?
None. None
None
from
yet.
him, and none that I can be healed.
Okay. I can help Quake, but I think he'll go down immediately. So then I just waste a spell.
I mean, I can get away next turn, so that's not the issue.
All right, then I'll just healing word you, which is 1d4 plus my wisdom. So that is actually a high roll. So that is 8. I heal you for 8.
Woohoo!
Nice, very nice. All
And
right.
that is my turn.
Right, next up is the guards. So these 5 guards step out of the smoke cloud as well with a 20 feet movement. They see that their general has Quake under control, so they start running towards Zil and Hakan, who are currently the other 2 targets within range. So 3 guards dash up to Zilmoira as she's like in her dreamy stupor, and they use their dash action to get up to you. And the other 2 run up to Hakan and they start surrounding you guys. But that's their action, so they can't really do anything else. It's Cork's turn.
Right. I assume that I'm all the way in the back, since everyone is dashing like.
Yeah, like
Left and right of
the
me.
closest guard is Let's see, Hakan dashed up 60 feet, so like the closest guard currently to you is about 55 feet away from you.
Right.
Like both Adzil Moira and Hakan, there are guards surrounding them, getting ready to strike.
All right.
Do I notice that Zil is in like a trance?
Yeah, she has like she's not standing battle ready. Like her weapon, she's like slouching a bit, and the head of her axe, she's still holding it, but it's like resting on the sand besides of.
Crap. Yeah. I probably run up to the guard standing next to Zilmoira, since she's more likely to be in danger.
Okay.
And they are within 60 feet, right?
Yes, they are.
Right. So I brandish my glaive, and I also command my automatron to follow me. So
Both you and your automaton run up to the 3 guards that are surrounding Zilmoir.
yeah.
Do you use your dash action for that?
No, they're in like walking range.
No, they're 50 feet away from you.
Yeah, I have them. Oh wait, no. Sorry. No, I use my ranged. I use my heavy crossbow actually.
Okay, so you move your movement speed and then use your crossbow.
Yeah, I move 30 feet in her direction and fire my heavy crossbow,
All right.
which I probably. Yeah, no, that's a 10. So
That doesn't hit. Your bolt goes wild. And you hear like a boom as it impacts on the ship behind the crew.
yeah.
Your steel defender.
Yeah, he is using his movement and his dash since he has 40 movement speed. And he's trying
You
to.
could even make it to the general then if you.
Yeah, probably, but Silmora isn't. Well, actually. Yeah, no, Silmora is not able to defend herself, so he's moving up to the guard standing next to Zilmora.
All right. That
And
is.
yeah, he doesn't have a bonus action, so that's the end of my turn.
All right, Akira, you're up.
I'm gonna dash forward 60 feet.
All right.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna shift. So all my bestial features become more bestial. My height gets thicker. I grow like more hair and.
Bigger fangs.
Furry
Probably.
mode activate.
And I gain 8 temporary hit points.
Did somebody say furry?
Kitty!
Get it!
All right.
Was it Power Rangers Assemble?
All
So
right.
I have 1 more AC at the moment for a minute. And I gained some couple of hit points. I'm walking there with longsword and shield in hand.
Okay. Right. Top of the initiative. Back to you, Quake. At the start of your turn, you feel the shackle strengthening against you, and you take 6
Take
fire
damage?
damage.
What? I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
That healing you just got from Hakan just saved your ass.
Yeah, or I would have been down already. Well, first things first. I'm gonna use my bonus action to phase step out of the restraints.
Oh,
I
nice.
teleport 30 feet away.
Okay.
It has an effect because I'm in winter shape now. I'm gonna teleport right next to Zalmora and the guard that walked up to
And my
to her.
defender.
Yeah, and her hidden defender. And when you use your phase step, one creature of your choice you can see within 5 feet of you before you teleport. Okay, that's fine. Must make a wisdom saving throw or
So
be
in this
frightened.
case, within 5 feet of you would be General Gurst
Yes.
then.
Yes, so he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
It's not gonna do anything because my DC is super low.
That's an 11?
Yep, he succeeds.
Really?
Yep, my DC is 9.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
It's my charisma, and I have 9, so it's
Okay, I was like, oh, an 11 is not gonna make it, but it does. So you teleport
Yes.
away, like the shackles, they fall on the ground. And there's like still this little bit of glass that was like surrounding you as after they erupted from the ground. But the shackles drop limp to the ground and like retract back into the sand and disappear.
Yeah. Wait, I can't. I'll. Okay, I'll teleport a bit further away, not next to the guard. Because my
Okay.
flurry of blows is also a bonus action. Shit. Hmm?
I was gonna say you can only use that if you use your action to attack with something that.
Yeah,
does
but
the-
then it says you can spend 1 key point
Yeah,
to use
I know.
the flurry of blows as a bonus action.
Yes.
So I still need the bonus action, so I can't do that. Yeah, I'll teleport like 20 feet away from, a bit more to the right, like away from Zolmoira and the guard, 20 feet, and then I'll throw a dart as an action.
All right, at Gurf or at one of the guards.
The guard next to Zolmoira.
Okay. Well, there are 3, but let's just
Just yeah,
just
one of
anyone.
them.
For easy,
Yes.
just one of them.
Does a 14 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Mm,
So like
Right.
you see that it does make impact, but like it gets stuck between the scale mail and the guard kind of just shrugs it off without doing any damage to his flesh.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah, and I'll use my movement to move a bit further away even, so
okay.
the captain can come up to me.
All right. And it's the captain's turn, and he looks at Zilmoira, and he starts coughing. He makes a save at the end of the turn, right?
yes.
All right. So he has disadvantage on strength checks
Yes, and dexterity.
and dexterity checks.
Yes.
All right. So that doesn't give disadvantage on weapon attacks, right?
No. Well, technically, a weapon attack
it
is a
say-
strength attack.
Is it a strength check or an ability check?
It says ability checks.
Alright, so he doesn't have disadvantage on his attack. Because
Yes.
it's not an ability check.
And if
Alright,
he attacks twice, just tell me, then I'll roll a d8 for him.
okay. Let's see. You are kind of pissing him off. Like, this is the second time you've done this to him. So he's gonna walk up the 30 feet to you.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to make 2 strikes against you.
Yep.
Both
I'll roll
with
the d8.
Yes, both with advantage because you are.
So it's a regular
One
roll.
second.
Yeah.
Actually, he has disadvantage on his first one.
Yeah, but he has advantage because I'm incapacitated. And he also
No,
has
but he
disadvantage.
has the steel defender does deflect attack, which gives him a
If you have
disadvantage.
if you have like 5 times disadvantage and 8 times advantage, it's still a straight roll. It's not like they counter each other out 1 for 1. It's just if you have both, it's just a straight roll.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Never
Um,
mind. He's not going.
He's going to take necrotic damage.
Yes, 5.
5 necrotic damage. Right. First attack. Oh. Where did it go? There it go. Right. First attack, straight roll. It's a 15 hit.
Just.
Just hits. All right. So the fire is gone from his sword, so it's just the slashing damage, which is 10.
Okay.
And the second attack is 13, so that
Doesn't hit.
So the first one like clips you in the shoulder, and you're still just kind of standing there. And with like the clipping, he brings up his greatsword again, but like in your dreamy stupor, like your body in a reflection kind of is just in a natural state, your body tries to not drop to the floor, so you make like a side step, and as he brings it back up, you like flop backwards a little bit, and he swings mids.
Okay.
He's gonna use his second wind to strike 2 more times.
Woo! I'm gonna die! Fun thing is if I die, the curse continues.
Wait, how many advantages does he has on this?
Another 13. So
Doesn't
that
hit.
one misses as well. He's like getting frustrated, like wildly hacking away at you. He goes like, "How am I missing this chick?" That's an 18
Yeah, that hit. That does it.
or 9 slashing.
Okay, I'm still up.
He's like wildly hacking away with you as like this fourth strike like clips you in the side. Blood starts pouring out. But you don't really notice. You don't feel pain. Everything is cool. Everything is awesome. As he rolls a natural 20 for his bloatings.
Okay, so curse ended.
So the curse ends. He did, by the way, the second win was a new action, so he's gonna take one more d8 of necrotic damage.
6.
6, alright. That's the end of his turn. It is your turn.
Yes.
You are currently incapacitated. The end of your turn, you can make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Come on.
A 3.
Oh.
Well, 4, but yeah.
That's too bad.
Yep, I'm gonna die.
Oh
It's
well.
okay. I have 7 hit points.
Alright.
I have 5. You still have more than me.
Oh, huh? Did you get hit again?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the
stage damage.
shackles burn at the start of each.
Ah, right. Yep.
Hakan, you're up.
Alright, how much damage was Quake taking each turn from the shackles?
Quake is already
anymore.
out of the shackles.
I'm
he
free.
face stepped out.
Alright.
It's like a little bit away from Zilmoira, as like the 3 guards are starting to surround her. The steel defender just ran up, so the guards are like
I wanna
dividing their attention a little bit.
I'm also
between the
standing
3 of
there.
them.
I wanna go run up and hit with
You have 2 guards next to you.
Alright, I wanna hit one of the guards with a shillelagh powered quarterstaff, which is my staff of withering.
Oh my god.
Um,
Oh my god, that guard is so gonna fucking die.
Alright. It is time for an attack roll, I assume.
Yes, please.
Is I have +6. This would be. Oh, that's a lot. That's 24.
Yeah, that hits.
This guy has to deal extra 2d10 necrotic damage to to the target. In addition, he must succeed on the Constitution saving throw. So I have a Wait a second. The staff's a d8 damage, so that's 1d8 plus
F is d8.
3d10.
He makes his saving throw, so he doesn't get advantage, but he does take the 2d10 plus the extra d8, I believe Shillelagh is.
Yes.
Right, so that's
Uh,
2d10 and 2d8.
That is 21 damage. That is 17 necrotic and 4 regular. Oh, actually, there's also my my extra plus 4, so that's 25.
So you stand there like this old total guy, and this
And I
guys are like
poke him.
running up, like one is getting ready to like shackle you, and you just in a very quick motion, you like bring up your staff, like the point of the staff, you just jam it into the bottom of his chin, and you immediately see like these black veins just going through his neck as his body just in seconds withers away, becomes like an empty, rotten husk as he flops to the ground dead.
In the future, I just want to bonk him upside the head,
Holy shit.
like your
dude.
grandpa would do. Just like,
Like,
darn
that-
kids.
like that guard is just straight up not alive anymore.
And then I wanna yeet out a healing word on Zilmoira,
Yay.
All right.
which is a d4.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I'm rolling so fucking good. That's another high roll. That's 4 plus 4 is 8.
Thank you.
Damn,
Awesome.
All right.
That's really, really useful.
I'm actually the one carrying right now.
Yeah.
Which
Thank
is
you.
which
Carrying
is
the
very
team.
good because you're the healer.
Alright, so it's the guard's turn. So the guard that is next to you, Hakan, he goes like, holy fucking shit. And he just grabs his sword and he just makes an attack at you, like trying to.
Alright,
Like,
just get him.
he's going to hack away at your staff. He's like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, like he just got an adrenaline shot.
Oh
like
wait,
what? The
is
fuck?
this the stuff we got from
Ugh.
the tree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is.
Nice.
That's a 9 to hit.
Oh yeah, I have 19 AC.
So he just swings at you and he like makes contact with your shield and the sword just bounces off and he goes like, boss, problem. As the 3 guards were standing next to you, Zilmoira and the Steel Defender, and Akira and Quake, like it's this whole group dynamic going on there currently. Gurv says, leave the girl, she's mine, take the other 3.
Shit.
As each guard goes for an individual of you. So the first guard against the Steel Defender rolls a 12 to hit.
That's not enough, I think. Wait, let me. That's not the things for the steel defender.
I
Wait,
believe
where?
it has like 16 or something like that, right?
Yeah, 15.
15, alright, so that doesn't hit. The one against Akira is a 25 to hit.
He rolls with disadvantage, actually.
Disadvantage, which makes it a 12.
That misses.
Alright. And the third guard leaves your range, so the Steel Defender and Akira get an attack of opportunity. Zilmoira, you don't because you're still incapacitated, and
Yep.
he's going for Quake.
Oh god.
Nope, I miss.
I rolled a non-natural 20.
That hits.
I rolled a natural 1.
Ooh.
Well, at least a good
It's,
hit.
You don't by any chance have Sentinel, do you?
No, I don't.
That's 10 force damage.
And force damage.
Yeah, he
again.
rolled the max on his
Alright.
hit die.
Like
Okay,
he,
you're
he
going
like slaps him in the back of between his shoulder blades, and the guard is kind of lunged forward, and you hear his shoulders snapping, as in like a reaction he just swings his sword up to make an attack against Quake, who he was running towards.
I mean, I'm 20 feet away, so.
Yeah, he's running up to you. Like he's like stumbling and moving forward, like barely holding on because pretty sure something in his shoulders is completely broken with that hit.
Nice.
But he does roll a natural 20 to hit Quake.
Really? Oh my god, dude.
Quake's gonna
Oh
fucking die.
my god, that's
Yeah.
a low roll. That's 5 slashing damage.
I'm exactly at 0.
Oh, no.
man.
Yeah, I was like,
I had-
it's fine,
I had-
it's not
I
good.
had 5 hit points left.
Oh boy,
Wait.
yeah.
Had it not been a crit, he would have actually lived.
That's insane. I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Oh
He would have
no.
lived. He would have lived. Had it not been a crit.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have to make that saves now, right? Because I'm at 0. I'm
You're
stable.
unconscious
You do.
on the ground. You're unconscious on the ground.
Yeah, but I'm not. I don't have to roll saves, right? Because I
You
just.
do.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I thought I was instantly stable because I only got to 0.
No.
It's an older edition thing.
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
Alright. So, next up, as the guards are kind of dispersing their attention, as General Gurv is like standing face to face to Zilmoira, he's like getting closer a little bit and like looking in your eyes and quite enjoying actually as he's like has this power over you. It's Cork's turn.
Misogynistic ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were warned about him that
Oh, I know.
he was a piece of work.
I know. That's why I went so hard on him.
Just the ass.
I switch to my glaive and I go and I whisper underneath my breath, guys, I'm not a soldier. Well, I run up to the captain and Zilmora, and I try to attack him with my glaive.
All right.
Thank you.
So do you get in his melee range? A glaive has range, right? So you
10
don't have to
feet.
get
Yeah,
you don't
10
have to
feet
get
range.
into melee with
I
the
do
general.
not get into melee range. Let me
Right.
just check my 14.
Doesn't hit.
Damn.
Fuck.
Well,
You like jam your glaive forward, and the moment it like impacts his armor, you see like a ring flashing on his finger, and it just bounces.
all my spells are actions, so I guess I kind of like awkwardly stand there and go, "Hey, hello." Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, but then my
you're
steel
next.
defenders.
You did a number on my town.
Oh,
He goes down, you go down.
I quite enjoyed blowing it up, and I will once you're dead. So,
Oh
Okay.
and saying
boy.
that,
Oh boy. This is you already threatened a naga to make her into shoes.
no, but to be fair, this has like an actual game. I wanna like lure him into attacking me instead of Silmoira. Um, Also, my steel defender. While I'm saying this, like my steel defender, like steps into view and also attacks him
All right.
with a 6. Never mind.
That doesn't hit. Like the steel defender, like he wants to like double slap his face, and the general just backstabs and like two hands clap in front of his face. Oh, that's a fun machine. I've been searching for that. I might dismantle it when I'm done with you guys.
Oh no, you don't. I'm gonna dismantle you and your town.
Akira, you're up.
Here I come! As I walk in range with the captain.
Right.
I use my bonus action for fighting spirit.
All right.
So I get advantage on all attacks this turn.
Okay.
And 5 temporary hit points, so I don't have 8, I have 5 now.
All right.
That's a 24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
23
Still
to
hits.
hit. That's 6 damage.
All right.
Then I'm gonna action surge.
So you make the impact, and what kind of weapon were you using again? Longsword, right?
Longsword, yeah.
So you make impact, and you notice that there's only a real small indentation in his armor. Like for some reason, it doesn't make as much impact as you were wishing.
Yikes.
I'm still gonna action surge on this motherfucker.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sure, definitely go for it.
That probably misses. That's 12.
That doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Heck.
Come at me, Captain. You and me.
Oh, you guys are getting annoying.
Good.
Can you make a death saving throw for me?
Alright.
It's already my turn again.
Yeah, it already is.
Come on, buddy. Roll natural 20.
It's just a d20, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just a d20.
Straight 20.
10
Here we
or
go.
higher is a save.
Natural 1 is 2 fails.
8
8
is a
That's
fail.
an 8.
First failure.
You've got
Crap.
5 more to go.
Oh,
Well, 4
Alright.
technically, because the 5th one decides.
It's
Most of the
general's turn.
Oh boy, the
The
general.
general will go. He checks his surrounding for a moment. He goes like, "You I can deal with." He first looks at Akira. He goes like, "He isn't my problem right now." He like whirls his two-handed sword and he makes 2 strikes again
Against who? Me?
Against who?
against Cork.
Ooh.
No!
The first
Yes!
one is a disadvantage.
He sees you like standing there bleeding out, knowing like you're on death's door. He can deal with you the moment you wake up. But these two fellas,
Fair.
It might give him a hard time. So the first one with disadvantage to say?
Yep, fighting style protection. While wielding a shield, a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Awesome.
Right. So with disadvantage, oh my god, you're so fucking lucky. It's a 21 to hit. It could have been a natural 20.
Oh!
Oh.
Rolling so
21 still
good.
hits.
Why is he
So
rolling
that
so
is
well?
He bought
9
new dice.
slashing damage.
9, alright.
Nick,
And
use
the-
other dice.
And the
You're getting
second
bodied,
attack
man.
is a 11 to hit, so that's probably not gonna
Yeah,
hit.
that's a miss.
And then he's going to, like, you see him stand up straight, and like the little bit of wounding that he got, like the necrotic damage, you see like the black veins that had started creeping up his neck, they recede. As he is using his second wind. Deal some hit points.
I look him straight in the eye and I go, it's just a scratch.
Nice.
So that's his turn. Still, at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom save.
DBK.
Shut up, shut up. I know the people in chat keep saying it, but shut up.
I will not let this fucking happen.
Let's
I'm
just
gonna
go to
ro-
the next one. It's not important.
All right.
I'm not gonna screw up
That's
rolls.
like your third fail in a row, right?
No,
So-
second. I only failed twice, so. Because
Man.
he put it
Oh, yeah,
on.
he did it as a reaction at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
ju-
I had a
How much
natural
HP are you
one.
at, Samora? How much HP are you?
8 more rounds to go, and you naturally wake up.
Yeah, but I have to survive with 15 hit points.
How
I'm
come?
gonna-
It's your turn.
I'm gonna get my sage out in a second just to cleanse my dice, because they're rolling like shit.
Alright,
I've changed dice like 3 times already.
how much health are Zulmora?
Now we ask how they look.
Alright, so there is
Alright,
still
who's
one
down?
guard standing next to you. There is one guard engaged with the Steel Defender. There is one
Yes.
guard engaged with Akira. There is one guard looking very hurt standing over the lifeless body of Quake.
Okay, Quake and how's Cork looking? Isn't he also down?
Nope.
No.
Cork took a
Only
hit. but-
Quake is down.
Just
Quake
Quake.
is-
Alright.
Cork is still standing.
I misheard Cork for Quake for Cork then. That was my bad. I was like, are both of them down?
No,
No, no, no,
Not
just
yet.
Quake. Just
I
Quake.
will healing word again.
Alright.
That's
Good
my
call.
third. Oh my god, another fucking 4. That's 8.
Hey!
Alright, Quake, so you're lying on the ground, you feel life
one
invigorate your
more.
body as you take a deep breath. Open your eyes and you see this guard who is already kind of turning his back to you, noticing that you wake up, and he goes like,
Nice.
Was the guard next to me damaged before or not?
no. No, you
No.
killed one, and the other one is just kind of like, holy fucking shit, what just happened to my colleague?
Alright, I'm gonna do it to him then too.
Yes.
No
Boink him.
mercy. That is marginally. Oh my fucking god! That is a 22.
That
Jesus.
hits.
Can I have your dice?
All right, I'm gonna. That is all right. That's a bit lower, but it's still pretty good damage. That is 11 bludgeoning damage and 11 necrotic damage.
Right, so, like, the other guard, you like jammed him in the bottom of his chin, and like the black veins immediately went over his body as he dropped backwards, an empty husk. You turn around with a twirl, you bonk the other one on his head, crack his helmet in half as you see the black veins coming from the top of his head, just encompassing his face as he starts choking, drops down.
Oh, he's also dead. Nice. All right,
Yeah.
got him. I have one more charge. All right, I want to.
MVP.
I want to move towards the captain,
Oh my
All
god.
right. So that's about.
but I want
20
to keep my
movement.
distance a bit. I want to.
The captain
Uh,
is about 30 feet away from you. Like a little
Alright.
bit spread out from the rest of the group, but like The other guards are like kind of seeing what's happening, and it's kind and they kind of like shift as you start moving towards them, just not sure where to divvy up their attention.
Bonk 1, insta-kill. Bonk 2, insta-kill. Hey!
when
How did that do,
you're an
Lord?
anime protagonist.
I would stay away from the turtle if I were them.
I'm gonna move a bit closer, but I'm out of action.
Out
So
of range. All right.
yeah, I don't have any
So-
actions left. So
All right. So it's the guard's turn. So the one that was kind of walking away from you, Quake, he turns around and he goes like, "Why won't you fucking stay down?"
Really? He's just...
And
Wait, doesn't...
uh,
He has advantage because I'm on the floor as well, right?
yeah, and it's a natural 1 and a natural 19, so he's gonna hit.
I mean, he needs to just roll lower than 8. That makes sense, right?
That is 6 slashing damage.
Oh! I'm still alive!
So he kind of jams his sword downwards as you kind of roll away as he clips you in the shoulder, just penetrating the blade deep into your flesh. You are fucking hurt. Like,
Yep.
You've been on the brink of death's door for like half a minute now already, and you're in pain.
Oh no!
Another guard keeps hacking away at your steel defender with a fucking natural 1 doesn't hit.
Nah, the tide is turning.
And then the one
Literally.
against you, Akira, rolls a 19 to hit.
Oh, can you just roll 1 and 19 or what?
Wait. The guard is also standing next to the automaton, right?
So with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Still hits.
He returns a favor.
Oh my god, with
That
disadvantage, you
is
still
5
hit?
slashing damage.
-3 because of my feet, so 2.
Alright.
Do you have a heavy armor master, or which one is
Yep,
it?
I have heavy armor master.
Ah,
Nice.
Trying to
Nice.
be as tanky as possible for this team.
So he
Yeah.
makes impact, but like his sword bounces off, and you only feel a little bit of bruising in the back of your shoulders where like your armor is a little bit indented.
Don't
Which
give a
brings
crap about them, the general needs to die.
us to Cork.
Yeah.
Like 2 of you are very badly hurt, and the other 3 are just kind of there, like at the moment.
How's the,
guards
captain
are
look?
kind of like shifting, like
Yeah, the captain
Very-
healed himself.
yeah. The captain looks fine, by the way. He looks unfazed. Like his skin is looks a little bit more saggy. Is like a triple chin because of 2 times bloating. But besides that, he looks completely fine.
Right.
Yeah, this general's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something that's probably pretty stupid. Again.
He pumped a lot of his stuff into like the first rounds, get you down as quickly as possible, which kind of worked.
I'm gonna reach into my like blouse and pull out the amulet.
Okay.
Actually, the amulet of summoning elemental,
Oh boy!
and I'm gonna use it.
That.
I don't know if this is a
It's
good idea.
amulet of summon
Whoa.
elemental air. And you gave it to me, so you should know what it does exactly.
Yeah, it is. It basically works as a one-time sun elemental spell.
Yeah.
Wait, does he have control over it?
Let's see. You call forth an elemental spirit. It manifests in an occupied space that you can see within range. The creature assembles a bipedal form wreathed in a chosen element. In this case, it's air. The creature is an ally to you and your companions in combat. The creature shares your initiative count, but it takes a turn immediately after yours. Obeys your verbal commands, and if you don't,
Obeys
issue any,
verbal?
it takes the dodge action and uses it to move to avoid danger. So it's a friend.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you have to
And it's there
command it
for an
every
hour.
turn though.
Yeah.
And
Otherwise it just takes the dodge action and moves away from danger.
And command is like an action, right? Or bonus action.
Bonus action, I believe. But if you wanna command both your automaton and the elemental,
No,
you're
the
gonna have to use-
automaton goes on its own.
The automaton
Oh.
goes on its own, and the elemental you have to
And
like
the verbal
command it on
command.
his. It's no action required.
Yes, it's
You,
just
have
a
to-
verbal
you
command.
just issue a command.
Just
Yeah.
like the automaton, it's the same.
Right. I go, well, if you are fighting unfair, guess I'm gonna fight unfair too. I'm gonna scatter your ashes to all wind directions, old man.
Wow.
Uh,
Wait, it's not
what
summon.
level
It's
was the
not
spell
summon.
cast at, by the way?
It's not summon elemental. It's conjure elemental. My mistake. Let's see. Wait.
Then it's not.
I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, yeah. This is the one because it is concentration. You have to keep concentrating on it. It's up to an hour, but if you lose concentration, the elemental becomes hostile. But you do get an air elemental.
Cool. I'm gonna move away, and since I'm using my halberd, my glaive. I wasn't in like direct contact, so I'm gonna take a few steps back, and while I'm keeping an eye on you, signal in this direction. Yeah.
Quickly get the stats for.
I mean, you could technically command it right now.
Yeah. Because it goes after you.
It
Yeah,
goes
but I want to
after you.
make sure I'm.
This one you need to roll initiative for it. The spell says it.
No, doesn't it go after? Directly after?
No.
It's
The
a different
elemental
one.
is friendly to you and your companions. Roll initiative for the elemental, which
yeah.
has its own turns.
Right.
I rolled a natural 20.
So that's
Alright.
plus 5.
Top of the
so
round.
25. Top of
He
the
goes
round.
all the way to the top of the round.
That's good.
Alright.
I thought Nick said something about
Yeah, but
it
it's a
having
different one.
Yeah, that was the wrong spell. I used summon elemental,
Oh.
and it's supposed to be conjure elemental.
But he is not friendly to us, right? Or...
The
It
elemental is friendly as long as core can keep concentration.
Yeah. So that's why
Oh.
I'm taking a few steps back, away from the melee.
So you move away, and like in your place, like this tornado of energy in elemental air just comes up from the sand, like starts whipping sand around as well. And General Gurv goes like, "Oh, that changed it a little bit. Let's go, buddy."
Right, and while he's like saying "Let's go, buddy," the steel defender like kind of sneaks up back on him, tries to like boink him in the back of the head.
All right, roll for attack.
14 plus. Where is that? It's 18.
That does hit.
D8. Only 5 points of 5 points of force damage.
All right, force damage. That's it. All right. So Akira, you're up next.
I can play dirty as well, as I drink my potion of fire breath and
You
spew
already-
at him.
You already used that.
Yeah, it has 3 charges.
Wait, the push. Oh wow.
He
All
forgot.
right. All right. All right. This is
No.
taking a turn.
So, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Let's see.
Is that a cone in front of
No,
me?
it's not a cone, it's just a target.
Even better.
One moment. Exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you. The effect ends after you exhale the fire 3 times or when 1 hour has passed.
Ah.
So it has 3 charges after you drank it, but you can only drink it once.
Oh, sorry.
Ah.
Then I'm gonna remove from my inventory.
Sadness.
Bad.
That's too bad.
I finished jet for the potion.
Yep.
I thought it has 3 charges, as in you can use it 3 times, but that's
Yeah,
not the
that-
case. Okay.
I
Then
think it
can
would be
play dirty.
worth. I think it would be worth more than 75 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Guess then bonus action, fighting spirit again, and go hack at him because that's the only thing I can do.
All right. Hack away.
I mean,
Hack and slash, bitch.
you guys have been able to do something.
Just about to say, I'm
I
just
got-
standing there. Well, I
I
kind of.
got- I just ran up,
25.
teleport away, and died.
25 hits.
I did 11 damage.
One.
Who, me?
I did.
I didn't. I ran up, I took a lot of damage, teleported away, and died.
I've done like 50 damage already.
5 damage.
I haven't even hit once yet.
5 slashing.
Alright. Once again, you make impact not as powerful as you wish it to be.
Fuck!
Luckily, can I use my free action to swap weapons to a warhammer?
Sure. Sure, not a problem. Alright. Next up, the air elemental.
Yeah.
Orc,
I just
what is
messaged
the command
you.
that you issue to it? Or you message him?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it uses these stats. Otherwise, I would like to roll for it if you're okay with it.
Let's see.
Pretty sure these are the regular stats, but
Yeah, that is the one I have in front of me as
yeah.
well.
All right. Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna give the command mess him up,
Alright.
and it's gonna try to attack him.
He's gonna interpret that in a multi-slam attack.
Cool. First attack. Oh, that's 25.
25 does hit.
Second attack.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this is amazing.
Second attack is 21.
That also hits.
Does
This
he
guy's
need to
bodying
roll?
him.
Does he need to roll saves on my effect, or is it just me? It's not concentration for him, right?
It's not concentration for
okay.
him. It's just something that
Okay.
happened. Just like you're bloating,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay. Just checking.
Oh, jeez. Alright, it does 30 bludgeoning damage.
30 bludgeoning damage?
What?
Alright.
Magical bludgeoning damage.
Magical bludgeoning.
Wait,
No,
what?
it doesn't do magical bludgeoning damage.
Did you roll them one by one because of math? It's kind of important.
Yeah, I did. I
Wait,
rolled
30 on
20.
the first one?
No, all attacks in total.
Okay, what? How much damage did the first attack do?
First attack did 13. Second
Alright.
attack did 7. And he has +5 on either attack.
Alright, so 13 plus 5 is 18 on the first, and 7
12
plus 5
on the
is
other.
12.
So that would be
Yeah. that's
30, right?
30 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
math checks out.
Yeah.
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 yeah, it doesn't change anything about my math. So,
Right. No, just want to do it above board.
so this elemental, like his arms just whooshes around the general as the wind energy moves him around, and you see him getting pummeled by it, like sand streaks his face. It makes impact, but not as much as you wish it.
Yeah,
Nah.
it's resistance to all non-magical attacks, I have a feeling.
Yeah, probably. But still, 30.
But isn't it elemental magical? Honestly?
No, the elemental doesn't do magical. I believe the myrmidon does, but the normal elemental
Oh.
doesn't.
Not since it's conjured.
Yeah, no, it's
That
just normal
technically
damage.
makes it
No.
magical.
I mean, so that's half. That's still 15 damage.
Yeah, that's still
That's
pretty
sad.
I
good.
mean, if I
Still-
conjure
still
if I
quite a bit.
conjure a hawk, it doesn't make it magical.
So next up,
Yes, in your
I'm-
in a druid's way, yes, it is.
Quake, you're up. You're lying on the ground, bleeding, hurt, but you can do something. Guard's still standing over you,
I
sword
do.
in hand.
I'm gonna
looking
stand
hurt
up.
as well. All right, you stand up.
I'm kind of pissed. So I'm just gonna punch him in the face, right on his nose.
All right.
How to deal with your problems as a monk? Punch
Yeah,
people in the face.
just punch it in the face. Oh, why am I
You're
rolling
like a-
so terrible? A 10.
No.
Time for
You're
new
like-
dice.
You like do
Bonus
the super
action.
cool monk shit to like push yourself off the ground, jump up, like mid jump, you whack at him. He moves out of the way. Sweat
Yeah.
running down his brow as well as he is looking
I'm
hurt as
getting-
well.
frustrated because I haven't been able to do anything, and I'm getting pummeled from left to right, getting stabbed to death, getting back up again.
Almost
So
getting
I'm
back-
just gonna
back
bonus
again.
action flurry of blows.
All right.
So gonna hit him again. Try to. Finally, 26.
That does hit.
Oh,
Does
Yay!
hit.
wow.
Isn't it a D4 though in damage?
D4 plus 5.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Plus 5's not that bad.
6 damage.
Oh no.
Alright, so on the first hit, you
First
like
hit, yes.
he moves aside, moves back, and you like backhand him across his temple, and he drops to the ground.
Really?
Yeah,
For 6 damage? Okay.
yeah.
Oh my
This one,
god.
this one already took damage.
Yeah.
What happens to the rest of the
Already
attacks now? Is anybody in range?
He still has one attack.
Yeah, but there's no one
and
in
he
range.
was pretty close to Zilmoira. He only moved a little bit away, so he can use his last 20 feet to get up to the guard that is next to Akira.
Does that make me in range of the captain as well?
Oh, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
Doesn't.
I'm standing in between.
I'm
It's like
super
it's
low,
like
though.
Captain, Akira, guard, and then you.
Okay. I have 2 HP left though. Oh my god. It has to be a melee attack, right? I can't use a dart for the last.
Flurry of blows has to be a melee. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna just cancel it. I'm just gonna wait here.
All right.
Punch in the air.
It's the general's
Yeah.
turn. You can see him looking around a little bit. It's like, all right. Let's see what we can do to deal with this. As he lunges forward and he goes like, "That is your pet, and I'm gonna take his owner out." As he lunges forward towards you, Gork.
Opportunity?
The Elemental and Akira both get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I know what I do with my last flurry of blow. I'll just kick the guy that is down in front of me. Fuck you.
Don't you have Stunning Strike or?
No.
That's
Next
a
level.
natural 20.
Oh, it's
That
close
hits.
for.
Yeah, I have a 24.
Yeah, I need to be level 5
That
for
also
stunning strike.
hits.
I thought so.
To 13 damage.
13. All right.
16. I rolled a 19 damage.
Damn. All right. The
No,
automaton.
wait, sorry, 17 actually.
That's the automaton, so that's force damage, right?
Oh,
No, it's
I thought you
elemental,
said the
right?
elemental.
Oh, the elemental.
And the automaton also technically gets an opportunity attack.
Yes, that's true. So the elemental was 17.
Yeah. The automaton also hits.
This is a lot of math.
He only does 5 force damage.
Okay, so 17 plus 17 bludgeoning and then 5 force, and then what did Akira have?
He rolled 19 damage. 17.
17.
Oh, 13. Oh yeah, that's right. The captain is looking. He's starting to show some wear and tear. Like a small sweat breaks out on his forehead, but he's still going strong. He is now out of the range of both Akira and the Steel Defender, so he's going to make 2 regular strikes at you. First one is a 15.
Please miss,
to hit.
please miss.
That is exactly my AC.
Oh no!
The first one is 12 slashing damage.
Alright.
Are you still up?
Yeah.
All right.
Concentration
make a
roll, right?
concentration check.
Yeah,
Right.
the Constitution save.
I make
Oh, we're gonna so die.
I made it.
We're gonna die to this fucking elemental.
Oh,
I
but
made it.
elemental's gonna attack everyone, right?
Second attack.
He'll attack the captain as well.
Yeah.
Wait, how do
Is-
you concentration rolls work again?
Concentration
DC
is
10.
Constitution
DC 10
save.
or half the damage that you took, whichever is higher.
Right.
It's just a con save, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I made the first concentration.
All right. Second attack is a 11 to hit, so it doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
So
I
he,
only
like,
have
lunges forward like
1 HP left.
Yeah, and I have 2.
That
Oh my
was so
God.
close to being a fucking disaster, you know this?
All right.
Oh my god, dude. We're all so
Still.
close.
A wisdom save from you, please.
Who?
Zil.
Somewhere.
Oh.
You can do it. Come on.
18.
Yes, you
Yes!
make it. You
Finally!
break out of your sleepy slumbers thingy,
Yes.
and you feel pain. You feel a lot of
Yes.
pain. As you have been bleeding out from your side and your shoulder.
Am I within sight of the captain?
You are.
You am.
You am.
The saving throw is at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So-
Okay, no, yeah, okay, so I can't do anything, but does he notice that I am out?
He's currently with his back to you because he
Okay.
is concentrating on Cork, because Cork is becoming a
Yeah.
problem at this point.
Like, you get back to reality. You see, like,
Okay.
a freaking air elemental in the air in front
Okay,
of you.
then I'll just, like,
Um,
stay standing, not move an inch, and just stay where I am. I'm not gonna... I can't do anything anyways, but I'm just gonna pretend that I'm still under.
Okay, can you make a deception check?
Yes. 18.
Alright.
Wait, did I do that? Deception? I thought that was... Yes, I did. Okay, never mind.
Alright. Khan, you're up.
Alright. Can I get into melee range of the captain?
Yes, you can. Like, Cork moved away from Zil more towards you, bringing the captain more towards you as well.
Okay, I can do one of two things. I can either cast Cure Wounds on Cork, or I can be fun and bonk him in the face.
Either works.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm okay with
Is
that.
Alright.
Is it healing worth a bonus action? Can't you
yes,
bonk him
but
and
Cure
then-
Wounds is more healing. So, and I could do level 2 Cure Wounds.
I mean,
so.
to be fair, Cork is pretty wounded, but
Yeah.
the captain is also pretty wounded, so it's
Alright,
up to you.
and then it's just time.
Does the captain look like bothered at all that he's getting all this damage, or is he just plowing through?
He looks kind of hurt.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Oh my,
sorry,
yeah.
Like not borderline dead, but he looks hurt.
I'm so disappointed right now because I rolled an attack roll and it was a 19. It would have been so much cooler if it was a 20. But it was with my Staff of Withering again, so let's go.
Alright, so that's your last charge. Please tell me what is necrotic damage and what is regular damage.
Alright.
Well, it's still
The-
magical because he has the shillelagh, right?
That's true.
The normal bludgeoning damage is 11, but it's magical. Because it's a magical staff.
Shalala.
It's a magical item anyway.
And then the necrotic damage is 16.
Holy shit! Nice.
That staff was so good, man. Holy
I hit him for 26 damage.
Let's see. Okay, so how much bludgeoning was it again?
11.
11.
11. And how much necrotic?
16.
16.
All right. You see, as you like bonk him on the head, like he didn't have a hat on or anything, but you whack him and you start seeing like little veins creeping over his face. Not as much as you've seen from the other guards. It seems he's resisting a little bit, but he does need to make a con save
Yes.
of 15.
Yes, DC 15. Or he gets disadvantage on for 1 hour on any ability check or saving throw that uses strength or constitution.
Right, it's
Wow.
a 17, so we mix.
Otherwise we
Dang.
could have grappled him pretty easily and then we would have just beaten him up.
But he's starting to look pretty hurt.
Just grab-
Like from the point of impact, you see like part of his face is becoming black and necrotic. But he is still standing. He's like, he clutches his face for a moment and goes like, "Oh, I am so done with you folk."
I want to healing word Cork for actually I'm just gonna spend a level 2 I'm just gonna spend my last level 2 spell slot for a
level 2 healing word, so that is 2d4. And then I roll a 3 and a 3, so that is 10 healing for Cork.
Whoop whoop.
Alrighty.
Puts him at 11.
So I hope he won't. I hope this is enough.
Yeah, we're all
Next
super
up
low.
are the
I'm not.
guards.
I'm full HP, nerds.
So there's one guard going for the steel defender.
But I'm
Alright.
completely out of shit, actually. I only have one spell slot left.
That's an 11 to hit, so
Are
that
you
doesn't
still
Doesn't
up,
hit.
Shillelagh?
Yeah.
Like
The
the
one
steel
against
defenders
Akira
also.
is a 16 to hit.
That misses.
Alright,
You
so
attack on the
both,
automaton is with disadvantage.
it would have missed
And-
anyway.
Vice versa as well.
Would have missed anyway.
Yeah.
So both guards start swinging and they go like, pause, shoot, retreat. You guys are a bunch of pussies. Take him down now. Take him down.
He's starting to doubt his own words. He's like, well, okay.
Orc, you're up.
Right.
This guy is standing in your face, and there's this little. You just saw him like bunked in the head, like this piece of necrotic flesh on his head where he was hit. There's like a little bit of a waft of smell coming from it that hits your nostrils, and it's bad.
My staff's fucking gross.
It is.
You need to clean that thing.
I don't want to know where all
You
the
need to cleanse it
the
so it
staff
does
has
radiant
been.
damage instead of necrotic.
There's not really. Well, I can do a couple of spells, but it probably will kill half the party, so that's not a good idea.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Sounds like
I mean-
a Cork move.
I'm
Hey!
technically 20 feet away, so.
Oh no, but it's 100 feet radius. so-
Ooh.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
What?
What?
give me a turn and I'll be out of your way. But
Oh my god.
Now I'm just gonna take my glaive in both hands and really try to stick it to him.
Right, roll for attack.
That's a 17.
Just hits.
oh,
Good.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a 9 piercing damage.
And I believe your glaive and your crossbow were the enchanted items, right? Or
That's
is
right.
it- Yeah.
Yeah.
Were.
So 9. Yes, alright.
please.
Mm.
Come
Oh,
on.
no.
Still standing.
Every time if you're calculating damage, I'm like, please, please, please,
Yeah.
please. But
It's a lot of math, and I'll explain to you later maybe why.
Right.
Maybe if we kill him.
Maybe.
But I
who
hit him
knows?
quite hot. I mean, he's resistant probably, but
Yeah, he's like, he has like his hands up to bring his sword back down on you, and you're like clipping in his armpit as he drops his weapon for a moment and goes like, fuck.
doesn't feel very nice now, does it?
Well, you won't feel very nice when I'm done with you, boy.
Oh well. I'm just gonna make sure.
I'll
No,
put
actually,
the
I'm not
pain
gonna
back
say
in
that.
your
I'm not.
pleasure.
I am not evil. I was about to say something very harsh, but no.
Harsher than scattering his ashes.
Well, yeah.
the,
alright,
the
okay.
last 3 sessions, your character Cork has been
Akira.
brutal.
Um,
Insane.
I walk up to the general. Yes, I take an attack of opportunity.
Oh wait! My automaton. Oh no, wait. He also.
Oh, yeah, Automaton still has a turn, yes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
He's standing next to one of the last 2 guards.
Yeah, he boinks the guard
Boink.
with. Damn it. 16.
Just hits.
Ooh, right. That's a 10. Force
Right.
damage.
Right, so it hits the guard like in the back of his head, and he like the guard goes down on the ground and then comes back up again, and you can see like this like blood trickling from underneath his helmet. He's still standing, but that guy, he looks like he can just drop unconscious any second.
Can I just? I try not even an intimidation. I'm gonna say, just stay down, fool. The robot is gonna beat your ass.
Right. Akira, you moved out of range, so
Yep.
this guard is going to make an attack of opportunity with a 25,
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
dealing 7 slashing damage.
-3. So
So
4.
that's 4.
Yeah, I'm walking up next to Pork.
Alright.
Awesome.
Not next to, but yeah, I need to be at 5 feet of the general.
Alright.
So I guess I'm gonna stand in front of Cork.
Yes, and I'm using glaive. Yeah.
Yeah. So you step like around, and the general is kind of getting ready for another sword strike as you kind of step in his view.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, for the last time, use Fighting Spirit.
Okay.
Fighting Spirit. So I'm back up to 5 temporary hit points.
Come on.
Does a 21 hits.
It does.
That's max damage, nice.
Ooh.
So that's 12. With
Alright.
a Warhammer this time, as I bonk him on his head.
There's a lot of bonking going on here. You bonk him on the back of his head. He, well, not on the back of his head because you stepped in front of Cork, so like on the front of his head, you see like this big bloody bump like immediately coming up as his forehead just fills with fluid. He like puts his hand up against it and goes like,
You know you can always surrender.
enough, as he drops his sword to the ground. But we're not to his initiative yet, so at the top we have an elemental.
Alright.
Fuck him up.
Yeah, I kind of like peek over over Akira's shoulder and I go, well, that's unfortunate. Slam him into the ground, I say to the elemental. And I want him to use his, whatchamacallit,
Time attacks.
whirlwind attack.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
This makes me
So-
think of the scene in Game of Thrones where the guy with the stone goes.
Alright, so the elemental moves up to the general and kind of like sucks him into its body. General has to make a strength save. He doesn't
He doesn't make it. Ah.
make it.
Ooh.
Doesn't make it.
He finally fails the save. Jesus.
Yeah.
So roll for damage.
So that's 3d8.
Yes, and he's flung into a random direction. He's flung towards the ship, actually.
That's 6. That's 10. That's 8. So that's 18 plus 2. That's 20 bludgeoning damage.
Right.
And he also takes damage coming down, technically.
Full damage.
So it takes another d6 for every 10 feet it was thrown, so that's another
Yeah.
2d6.
2. So that's 25.
Alright. How does the elemental want to finish this?
Yes!
I guess it appears like the elemental is like grabbing him around the waist and like basically like ground driving him into the ship.
Alright, so
While driving him.
the elemental
Driver.
moves, the elemental moves up and with his arms envelops the general, sucking him into his body as you see the general trying to resist the winds that are whipping around him as the elemental just starts spinning in place. Just starts spinning as he drives the captain into the sand before you hear cracking of bones as his legs can no longer resist the force that is being pushed towards the ground as the elemental stops spinning and he general lunges towards the ship, hitting head first into the gangplank, staying there unconscious. As the two other guards quickly drop their weapons, put their hands up, and go like, surrender? Surrender? As they both get on their knees, like crawling to the ground, looking around at their colleagues, just bleeding out and being complete husks of life.
Okay, can I at least knock the 2 guards out that are unconscious? Not on death's door that they have to make that save, but just unconscious that they don't.
Yeah, non-lethal.
Yeah.
Well, I have
Non-lethal
manacles. We can
unconscious
just
damage.
tie him together.
Yeah, but I don't want him to hear and see what we do.
There are currently only 2 guards left alive. The others took enough damage to straight up die.
Yeah, the ones that are still up, I want to
Yeah.
knock them out that they're unconscious. Non-lethal damage, but just so we have our
Easily
own.
enough, they won't resist. You can just walk up to them, slam them in their temples, and they go down. Like the other 4 guards, like 2 are just lifeless husks. One, you like cracked him in the temple as well, and there's like blood coming from his ear. And the third and the
Yikes.
4th one still has like this crossbow bolt just sticking out of his jugular, and he has stopped moving as well.
I'm gonna grab my 2 bolts back.
Well, so much for non-lethal, Cork says, looking around.
At that moment, you hear a voice calling out that goes like, "That is fucked up." As you see Mar coming from the jungle edge with Amigo, he goes like,
I was already waiting for him.
I think
Welcome
we should
aboard.
Get on the ship.
It didn't
Yeah.
quite go according to plan.
And coming from the jungle edge as well, you also see Hector.
Ah,
Whoa. Hector?
look who we found, and I like kind of hold up the general.
Yeah. Oh, can I take his ring off, by the way?
Yeah, take his
Yeah,
ring.
we
sure.
run a loot buddy.
Yep.
Alright.
Take all his belongings.
Because I
Alright.
saw the ring shimmering.
Roll an investigation check for me. What else you find on him?
Ooh, alright.
I don't need anything other than
I'll-
my
I'll,
staff. I don't need any loot. Loot is
Oh, that
overrated.
staff is so OP.
I need
Yeah.
I need to get all the charges back.
That staff is kinda what
I rolled
helped.
I rolled an 18.
I figured I had to use the charges after the beginning went so poorly. I was like, I gotta do this, man.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, but I had to.
The general on him, he has a ring, a very fancy ring that is like carved to be almost like a little bit of a Celtic type of band with a shield image on it. There is his two-handed greatsword, which has a rune etched into it. He is wearing scale mail. No, wait, wrong. He's wearing chainmail.
Ah.
And as you go through his pockets, you find 18 gold pieces and 30 silver pieces.
130 silver pieces?
30 silver.
Oh, 30. I thought you said 130. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
you cut out a little bit there.
I am sorry.
Okay,
I-
so ring, 200.
I turn to the rest of the party and I go.
I mean, if you want to undress him, you can take the
No.
chainmail and stuff. But
Yeah, well,
no, wait,
is it-
guys. I think we
Chainmail,
should
right.
give him a seaman's grave, at least.
I think
he's
we
still
have.
breathing. He's unconscious, lying there.
Oh, he's not dead.
Yeah, no, he's breathing barely.
We can
but-
have. We can take our advantage with this. Because he's kind of the guy who leads this town.
You want to take him hostage?
Yeah.
Yeah, in exchange for the slaves.
That could
Seems
work.
very risky.
Both Hector and Mar walk up like Hector picks one of the guards that is down and was like, all right.
It didn't quite go according to plan, but we might
Yeah.
still be able to save the slaves if they're not already
If I
Full.
knew you would be if you would be this competent in fucking people up, I would have gone with a more open and violent approach if that was the case. That would have been a
I
lot
mean,
yeah.
we
easier.
would have been outnumbered, right?
Yeah.
To be honest,
Um,
this fight wasn't easy. I've
I
almost died.
do you still have healing left, Hakan?
I have one more spell slot and that's it.
Oh, because
I
I
mean, we're
have a
having a
potion
short
of.
rest now anyway, right?
Yeah, but I have a potion of healing. If he's unconscious, we might need to. Oh wait, I have a healer's kit. I can.
No, I can cure wounds if we have to, but
No, but I can. I can at least make him stable with my healing kit.
alright.
Let's tie him up first before we heal him.
No,
Well, I have manacles.
I do as well. So
Well,
let's
yeah,
put the
feet-
manacles on him.
Feet and hands, and tie them
Feet and
together.
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I have the. I believe I also have a.
yes, and I'll stabilize him
grab
with
my
my
robe.
healer's kit.
Did you? I forgot the halfling's name.
Mar.
Yeah, Mar. Did you check the blacksmith like I asked?
I did. That's why it took me a little bit longer to get back. Well, I've been back for a little bit, but I didn't really want to get into the action because that looked violent.
Fair
as
enough.
like the air elemental is just like spinning there in place, just not doing anything.
We're still concentrating on it.
Yeah. As long as Core keeps concentration on it, it's fine.
Yeah, occasionally
Yeah,
like look up.
I guess get on the ship.
And sail
Do you want
to
to take
the
some of the
docks?
supplies? Because they almost all took it off, and we're planning to burn it before we intervened.
All right.
So if you want any of the supplies, take it now with you, or bring it on the ship as quickly as possible, and we
I
have
mean,
to go.
the supplies were meant for the slaves that we would be getting off.
Yeah, but now we
but-
still need food, and I
True.
mean not the clothing probably.
We can put it back on the ship, yes.
Gonna take a bit.
As Hector he
Automatron
speaks,
helps.
Hector goes like, I mean, I think it's noble to now try and rate the general for slaves. However, thing is,
I don't think
you
we stand a
raided the
chance.
tavern. After your kind of shit show, they suspected that it had something to do with slaves. They raided my tavern and they found the entrance to Eastern.
No.
Hmm.
So I'm not really allowed. I'm not really safe to get back into town as well. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to get out with you guys as well. And
Yeah, I'm so sorry, man.
Max and Mark went on trying to get a key and got arrested as well.
Damn.
That did not go well.
So it wouldn't have
No,
worked
it-
anyway if
it-
they got
It
arrested.
did not went well, but all we know, prisoners are still locked up. We did some asking around and reconning. We're planning to hold an auction next week.
How does it sound for you trying to trade the general for the slaves?
I
Do you
mean, I
think
would love
they'll
to, but
take
are we
it?
really going to walk back into town with the general held captive against
No,
them
no, we'll keep him on our ship.
And we'll sail there.
and then get your ship blasted away by multiple arcane cannons?
Yeah.
I
With the
Fair.
with the
I-
general
I
on board.
I think we should just take the general with us to the mainland.
I think a replacement can be easily found
Yeah.
if it means safety for the town.
So we.
It pains my heart to say this.
Do you honestly think they'll shoot at our ship if we have the general on board?
I mean, looking at the fight you just had, this guy is kind of kill or die
Yeah,
trying.
this guy, but are the guards as well, or do they just follow his command?
You want to take that risk?
I'm not gonna take it.
If that guy shouts, "Shoot me!" I think there are multiple that will. However, we can
Yeah.
take him with us and maybe leverage him.
I mean, we could
somewhere
always
else.
tie up his mouth as well, so he can't even talk.
Yeah, we have the.
Then he can't shout commands.
We have the the necklace thing, right? I look at the
That's
halfling.
just against magic. That's just against magic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, true, but it gives a little bit of protection. We can also
Oh.
like gag his mouth.
Can I say that we're
He's
talking
already
about
in
this
shackles.
while loading up supplies, by the way?
Yeah,
Not just
yeah.
standing
Yeah,
around
yeah.
in the
I'm
beach.
already loading
Yeah.
while talking.
Okay,
Yeah, I
yeah.
also make the automatron carry like
The big
loads
boxes.
of boxes. Yeah.
What do we
Yeah.
do with the 2 other guards? Are we gonna take them with us, or are we gonna?
Yeah, we can't leave
Yeah,
them
we can't
here.
leave them, because otherwise they'll run back to the others and tell.
Well, we'll just tie him to a tree, and then they'll just have to wait for the next shift,
That's fair.
which is in like 5 hours. So
And by that time, we are long gone.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, fair.
if you want to take someone, just take the general. That's the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Fair. I took
Aren't they
took
going-
plenty of food. He's gonna eat dried meats
May-
for the
may-
next
maybe
weeks.
we can convert him, but you guys are gonna have to learn sailing.
Oh, it's okay. We've
We'll
already
figure it
sailed on
out.
a ship for a couple of weeks.
I mean, I create life out of nothing. How hard can sailing be?
I hope not too hard. So let's get the last supplies on the ship,
Yeah.
and let's sail southwards. And after
Do
that,
you have anyone else you want to bring
Mm.
on board, Hector? Any of your crew?
I
Because
mean,
once we leave here, we won't be back
the
for
ones
a
that got the
long
ones
time.
that got busted were the ones I would have taken, and maybe if things settle down a little bit, I can get back.
No.
Yeah, we're not-
Try rebuild something, but for
Yeah.
now,
We're
For
not
now,
gonna
let's
leave
just go to the
forever.
mainland.
it's safer to be on my own.
We're going to recoup, re-energize, re-strategize, and
Yes.
this isn't over. This is not.
Okay.
Oh, it is long from over, but at least we've dealt a blow.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Little,
mean-
yeah.
we've taken a very powerful figure here in town, so maybe it will actually damage some of the reputations and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
if it's this easy, I wouldn't call it easy, but if this happens more often, lords and ladies won't come to Fort Paris to buy slaves because it's unsafe. So
True.
Yeah.
at least
Hey, can we do something about the blood and stuff on the beach? Let's just make it look like no one was ever here, so when the next guard shift comes, they're like, "Huh? What the fuck happened here?"
I mean, we can drag all the bodies on the ship and just throw them overboard later on.
Yeah.
And then shovel
Alright,
around
let's
the
do that,
sand a
and
bit.
then just yeah,
leave as little trace as possible.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds like a plan. Also, the air elemental is gonna help with the crates.
For how many minutes
Nice.
we have left?
Alright.
50 minutes or something.
So with
Hey,
each
that's
other's
good for
help,
sailing. You can let them blow in the sails.
Oh, I
the elemental probably has like half an hour left.
get
Yeah,
that
yeah.
some HP though. Oh,
But as you get the last supplies on the ship, I guess you take clothes and such still with you because
We can
otherwise
sell that.
it's leaving traces.
Yeah.
But with each other's help, you manage to load the ship, get the gangplank back in, use one of the crew quarters as a makeshift jail cell to put the general in. As a little bit over 1.5 or 2 hours later, you finally set sail southward along the shoreline, up for next adventure, wherever that may take you. That is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Awesome.
Ah,
Alrighty.
Are we?
Ooh,
Are we?
Are we level up?
level 5.
Yes.
yeah.
Nice.
Alright.
What do we even get? What do you even get at level 5?
Oh, I'm gonna add it instantly.
Yes. Can we also do like a long rest now, or do we do that next week?
We'll do that next week,
Okay.
Oh boy.
Wow, really? Oh.
or in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2
Well,
weeks. Yeah, next time.
you level up, and basically on a level up, you get your shit back.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah.
Because you level up after a long rest.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So you're gonna have a little bit of travel, not trouble.
Well,
Maybe
Maybe
some
so. We
trouble.
don't know yet.
Maybe, bro, you don't
Mm.
know. But yeah, you're level 5.
awesome.
Congratulations. Well done. That was a harsh fight. That was
Yeah.
a very harsh fight.
I didn't do
Oh.
shit.
I had a backup character like ready to go,
Same.
which I've had for like the past 3 weeks.
I have never been
because-
in any sort of danger ever. So who cares?
You just
I
booped him on
mean-
the head with a death stick. It's like you're the guy in Star Wars.
Oh,
Do you want to
you
buy
wanna
some
buy
death
death
sticks?
Don't do death sticks, kids. Death sticks are bad for you.
Oh, drugs are bad, okay?
No,
We
death
like
sticks.
shifted
Death
his
sticks in
attention to
particular.
Cork because you weren't really a problem, and Cork starts to become a problem because he was moving pieces around. If he had time and hit points, he would have started dealing with Hakan, but he didn't.
Okay, I get literally nothing actually. I just get
If he had one more turn, he could have taken Cork out and set the elemental loose on you guys.
Yeah,
And
I
that
was-
would have been an even bigger problem.
Yeah, that would
I
have
was
been a
very
TPK.
lucky that I survived with only 1 hit point.
I mean, I had a contingency plan for the elemental because I actually speak what's it called
You probably
primordial. Yes, I do.
Ooh,
But then the air
Elemental.
element speaks Auron, not.
It speaks
Primordial.
It speaks a primordial dialect, but it doesn't speak primordial.
I mean, we would be able to communicate, right?
Thank you
definitely.
all very
Yes.
much for watching. Thank you all very much for playing. I had a blast. It was
Yes.
amazing.
Definitely.
If you're watching on Twitch currently, go to our info page, go to our YouTube page, subscribe. If you're on YouTube watching this, make sure to subscribe and follow us on Twitch.
also,
You know, all the regular social, YouTube, Twitch crossover stuff. And come join us in the Game Force in Eindhoven,
also,
where we play games.
Sorry. Also, if you're on YouTube, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff.
All
Like-
that jazz.
Yeah, the regular stuff.
There's probably like a bell icon I've learned. So
Bell icon is important or something, I don't know.
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. I'm not a YouTuber. Well, we technically are.
Technically.
Yeah, but thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you back in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.